Kisame, we're leaving.
Liberal Crime Squad is a domestic terrorism simulator from our glorious benefactors at Bay 12. LCS was always the unsung hero of their game lineup. It's a really interesting and unique sort of strategy game mixed with an RPG and simulation where you manage your group of far-left agitators who seek to turn America red, with blood that is. I guess more blue in this case, because them bloody seppos think blue is a leftist colour, eh? LCS gives you a lot of ways to approach this goal of creating a fully L+ or high liberal society, which is basically just Canada right down to the national pastime. You can be peaceful hippies or violent cyberpunk mutant furries. The choice is yours. LCS is a pretty fun game. I would say don't get too caught up in the politics of it, especially right now where things are very sensitive. I think it's a game you should play kind of detached from any real life situations going on right now. I always like to return to it every now and then, and it has a fairly small but pretty active community. Last year I actually did make a video and played the Unity remake, which was pretty good at the time, and now I'm trying out the newest fork, LCS New Age, which came out sometime last year. It's a full rewrite in C++ that updates a lot of things, including the setting to be in the 2020s rather than the early 2000s, as well as making it open for mobile ports as well. I haven't really tried the mobile version yet. I would like to try it out. I think this could be a pretty fun mobile game, to be honest. So I do like that they did make it available for playing on mobile. There are a few starting options to change in the initial scenario. I'm going with Nightmare Mode, the 100% Giga Chud scenario where basically Pole Friends won. This setting is harder in some ways because you're immediately on the back foot with near zero support and tons of, anti-liberal presence all over the society. But it's also great in others for one main reason, because you can basically buy military equipment and recreational mini nukes legally at the corner store. Starting off the game, my arch liberal will be Ranma Silverstein, canonically intersex, and setting my home base in Seattle, Washington. New Age has several cities to operate in, including LA, New York City, and DC alongside Seattle. I mostly selected computer and intelligence-related choices during character creation, with a few fighting-focused choices to be at least capable in combat. My go-to strategy will be to focus on hacking to make money, liberate a few sweatshop workers as my initial recruits, teach them how to hack as well as raise their combat skills, and eventually take down the conservative crime squad. Since in Nightmare Mode they start off fully funded and at basically max level. Following that, it should be a fairly smooth ride to freeing America from conservative tyranny. Now, comrades, we fight for Maga Juche, Gang Xiong Daegu. So I decided to simply summarize what happened throughout the early game, as it ended up being over 3 hours of just build-up and really not much going on. My initial plan with Ranma was to have them start stealing credit card information basically immediately to make some startup cash, as it gave them pretty high int and pretty high computer skill as well. But this didn't really pan out, however, as I didn't really realize that New Age, you cannot hack at all unless you build an expensive hacker's den. This is really different from the original game where you could basically just start hacking wherever. This put me in a pretty shitty situation where I didn't really have the skills needed to do much of anything, and I didn't really want to risk violence immediately with my main liberal leader. My plans had shifted to just recruiting whoever I could get, as my persuasion and charisma were pretty pitiful. I mostly end up with teams of mutants and hippies. The hippies I sequestered off and abandoned musicians in order to train music and make a little money. Meanwhile, the mutants were set to work doing whatever useful tasks they could manage. When you play in Nightmare Mode, the game will start with all laws at their maximum right-wing level. One side effect of this is that the massive pollution and comically huge dumping of nuclear waste just everywhere has led to a large population of mutants. Mutants are pretty great, however, because they have very high stats and they often are quite liberal, making them pretty easy to recruit. They vary a lot, however, with some being totally useless, while others being maybe only useful in a specific niche. They might have like 1 or 2 stats that are insanely high, like higher than any other character, but everything else is like level 1, or the lowest possible. One mutant I recruited ended up being my main lieutenant.
Soon, everyone in the world will be converted, and peace will reign.
Due to their extremely high charisma and insane persuasion score. I think they had a charisma of like 25 and persuasion of like 25 as well, which is really, really high. From there on, we mostly progressed slowly, focusing on low-level money-making schemes and skill building. When I was a bit more confident I could afford a gun, I tasked one of my main lieutenants to rob the local bank. I was a bit nervous as in an arch-conservative society, literally everyone is walking around with heavy weapons 24/7 and is far more willing to shoot for any reason at all. Maybe not that different from modern America, honestly. However, usually a first-time bank robbery can be pulled off quite easily and quietly, so long as you don't try it again for a long time. I was able to get about $5,000 for my heist, which was probably just enough to pay for a hacker's den and start making some real money. I recruited a couple programmers, which was pretty difficult. Almost everyone who isn't either a retard, a mutant, or a stinky hippie is a conservative, if not a full-on gigachud, and the programmers were no different. It took me a long time just to find two slightly moderate-leaning and skilled programmers who were still willing to join me, finally letting us focus on making real money. To be honest, while this took some time to build up, I found New Age to be quite easy so far. In the base game, I'd be harassed by police, by random civilians, and eventually by a conservative crime squad pretty early and often, even doing like minor things like graffiti. However, here in the arch-conservative, uber-racist, KKK, fascist society, apparently people don't seem to care like that much when a transsexual mutant is spraying graffiti everywhere or playing bad punk rock in the street. I feel like they should simulate the society a little bit better, since I feel, or at least I should say I felt, more pressured in the fairly moderate basic start of the original Liberal Crime Squad game versus the nightmare in New Age. Maybe I've just not been playing it aggressively enough to get that sort of attention, but it just feels way easier to me. Now with our newfound capital, I decided to invest in a massive expansion effort. We fortified our Seattle location into a proverbial citadel of socialism. As well as expanding two new locations in New York and DC. I also reassigned my mutant army to become journalists, with most of them working as writers and the most charismatic ones going to work at our new TV stations. Armed to the teeth, fortified, and spouting non-stop liberal propaganda, this is where I left off and continue from now. Alright, so here's our game. Here we have a few locations. Let's take a look at all of them. We have, how many locations do we have? Let's take a look here. Our initial location is in Seattle, and you can see basically it's totally fortified. I have basically every single thing you can get. There's a few things I haven't been able to buy yet, which is the solar panels, which are really expensive, and the anti-aircraft guns. I'm probably going to invest in anti-aircraft guns soon if I can afford it. I do have a lot of money right now. I have like $17,000, which is a lot. But beyond that, we have tons and tons of everything we can need. We have a diesel generator, we have lots of food, and I should probably buy more food for each of my locations just to kind of make sure they can hold out on a siege as long as possible. I'm also, the main thing I'm doing now is buying guns for everybody. I think everyone does have guns, but I want everyone to have really good guns, and I think my next step will be building a dedicated hit squad. I'll get some people who are really good with guns, maybe train them up. They can train everyone else to be at least competent with their guns, and then we can have a dedicated team who will go out and do any real dirty work. But we've done a lot of work so far. We have a few other locations here in New York City, which is also quite well built up. I think the only things we don't have are the video studio and hacker den, which you don't really need here. We have in DC is our other location, which is also fully built up as well. So we're pretty well set up, and we can take a look at our liberals here. Let's take a look at all our active liberals. So you can see our team is not that big right now. We have quite a few. We have Rama Silverstein, who's just doing hacking. This is our only hacker, and they're just constantly stealing information, which I'll publish in the Liberal Guardian. I have two people selling music. Two people doing credit card fraud, and everyone else is working for the Liberal Guardian, either writing or for the news station, the streaming. So that's a lot of media work, and we've been pretty successful so far. So let's take a look at the status of the liberal agenda. So you can see when you start in nightmare mode, it starts off like this. Every single law is as far right as possible. Everyone in every part of the government is far right majority. So you could see the president is like arch conservative, the vice president, secretary of state, attorney general. The House is overwhelming majority of far right conservatives. The Senate, as well, is also overwhelming majority far-right conservatives. The Supreme Court is also majority conservative. There are two just normal conservatives, one moderate and one elite liberal, which is pretty surprising that this person is still there. Maybe they're just like a token kind of character. I don't know. If we take a look at other things, however, you could see how well our work has been going. Despite the fact that society is very far right, we've done a lot of work to be able to push things in a direction that's more suitable for our liberal agenda. So you can see a lot of things are actually very far left right now. For example, support of LGBT rights, deplore animal research, stop government surveillance. And a lot of things are also leaning more left as well. So there are a few things that are still far right, but you could see the favorability has gone down. I think when the game started, President Ron Ness had an 89% favorability, which is crazy. That was like insane. That was like, second term Donald Trump? When he became president the second time, that was like, his approval rating was like crazy, wasn't it? It was like 80 or something. So he was literally just like second term Donald Trump, kind of. But now he's down to 35% opinion rating. I guess the Epstein files finally came out, so he's getting in trouble. We haven't released anything like that yet, though. They also have a summary of all the laws. I like to kind of go through the laws because I don't understand what all these mean, what they define as arch-conservative. I have to remember this game was made in the early 2000s, and even though New Age is updated for like 2020s kind of politics, I still find it kind of funny that a lot of these things, I feel like they're not even really left or right anymore. They're just like neutral, because I find like even in my country, which is ostensibly a fairly far left country run by a liberal party and has been run by the liberal party exclusively for the past 10, almost 15 years now. And also the liberal party have been in power for like 80 years total in the last 100 years. But despite that, a lot of these things I think they would agree with. But either way, let's go. I want to go through these laws. So abortion is a felony equal to murder. That seems pretty fair for like a far right kind of thing. Animals on farms and research labs effectively tortured to death. Okay, that's kind of, that's pretty bad. I don't like that. Law enforcement is given carte blanche to administer violent justice. I mean, I feel like every country does that now. In England, don't they do that? And England is ostensibly like led by their socialist party or whatever, Labour. I guess Labour is kind of socialist, right? They lean more socialist than like liberal, especially. But they're more than happy to go beat anybody up if you make the wrong kind of tweet or something like that. Corporations have no limits on their ability to access private information. I mean, that's a given. I mean, basically, people have given up on any kind of privacy laws. I remember about 10 or 15 years ago, it was a big thing where people were protesting these new internet laws that were going to basically let companies kind of take all your information, do whatever you want, and control everything. And that kind of all died. Now people don't care. People have their private information everywhere, even me. I stream with my face, so that's already something revealing the personal information. People are put to death for minor offenses. I mean, yeah, that seems kind of far right. I don't really understand this kind of idea from far right wingers. I do prefer a strong kind of police. I feel like the police should do their job. Like, I think one thing that upsets me the most, and a lot of people like me, is when they feel kind of an unfairness in the society where the police are not doing their job or not doing it or just doing it selectively. But I feel like having severe offenses is also pretty bad. I mean, putting people in jail forever for like really minor crimes is just stupid. I think Nietzsche said it best. If you want to deter crime, the solution is not to be harsher on crime, but more predictable. So if I'm doing a crime, I should be 100% certain that I'm going to have some kind of punishment for it. Now, it doesn't need to be a severe punishment. It could just be like a fine or, community service. But if I know it's going to happen, if I know I'm going to be dealing with that 100%, I know I will never escape it, then it deters a lot of crime. So I I agree with that. I don't think you need to be harsh on people. I was thinking, let them know, like, hey, whatever, you do a crime, you're going to get punished, and that's it. You're going to get some kind of recompense for that. You're going to have to pay for it. Doesn't matter what you do, you will have to do with it. Now, I do also think you should be a little bit easy on people. Like, you don't need to give them, the death penalty for, like, I don't know, whatever minor thing. But as well, you should have some kind of punishment that's suitable. Nuclear power is proliferating with no controls. I wish, that would be great. If anybody would invest in nuclear power, industry may pollute as much as they like. I mean, yeah, that sucks. There's no weekend, children are forced to work. Go to some countries like that. Gender and sexual deviants are rounded up and forced into conversion camps. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of pushing for that now. I mean, maybe that'll be coming soon. Corporations essentially run the country in a feudal system. I mean, we're almost there again. I'm not ready to call Elon Musk my lord yet, but, maybe soon. I don't know. Intelligence agents are tasked with suppressing unacceptable speech. I mean, that's not even a left-right thing. That's just like a government thing everywhere. Burning the flag is a crime on par with murder. I mean, yeah, but only if it's the Israel flag, at least in real life. All manner of military weapons can be bought and sold freely. I mean, that's just based. I mean, that's just cool. Even for the liberal crime squad. I mean, the funny thing is, Nightmare Mode is actually not even that bad because you can just buy like literally any weapon you want really easily and carry them everywhere. So if I just want to walk around with a heavy machine gun, like literally like an MG kind of, I don't know, like a truck-mounted machine gun, something like that. I walk around with it daily. I can do that. And you can even see I can install anti-aircraft guns on top of my house. And, too bad. You shouldn't have been in my airspace, That's actually kind of giga-based, I think. That's kind of cool. I wish we could just keep that. Tax code is a nightmare designed to maintain class structure. Okay. Women are second-class citizens. Okay. Racial discrimination is prohibited in name only. I kind of find that it's weird that the arch-conservative society, they still prohibit racial discrimination. I mean, wouldn't they just allow it? I feel that seems more of a conservative position rather than arch-conservative. Violent criminals are released to make room for drug offenders. I mean, in real life, violent criminals are released to make room for tweeters, people who bad speak online. Immigration is illegal. Non-citizens are shipped off to Mexico at gunpoint. I mean, that's kind of happening right now, right? Except off to Costa Rica or Sudan or whatever. Politicians routinely alter election tallies when they don't get the results they like. I mean, that's just a both party thing. That's like all sides, I'm a radical centrist, so I equally dislike everybody. The massive military is utterly choked with graft and corruption. I mean, that's just like the American way, Prisoners are often subject to torture and slave labor. Again, that kind of just happens right now. Police interrogators torture suspects to extract false confessions. I mean, again, they do that in Canada too. They'll just humiliate you and torture you until you just say whatever, and then it comes out you didn't actually do it, and then it's like, oh well, too bad. All right, let's get out of here. Let's continue on and kind of see what we should do. So like I said, we're pretty well suited. I mean, we're not doing much right now. We're building up a lot of money. We have a lot of funding, to be honest, and I'm not really thinking of recruiting anyone else. I think our next step should be to get a team of combat units so we can get some people who can actually go out there and fight and do something. Now, like I said, we do have a big media impact. 46% of people have liberal views and 85% of people support the Liberal Crime Squad. So we do have a lot of support and a lot of people have liberal views. So we've been doing a lot of work so far. I do wonder if we should go violent yet because we are building up a lot of support just like this. However, since the beginning of the year, we've been doing tons and tons of work, and you can see Liberal Guardian is the most popular paper right now. Our paper and a few of these moderate papers are the most popular. AM radio and cable news are losing out a lot, and we keep hitting them hard. I think hitting them hard is the most important thing. If we can get them out, if we can knock them out, that would be great. It may be even worth to go kill them, to be honest, to go just there and shoot up their offices, which could be the best idea, to be honest, but I don't know. The one thing about this, the new age, is you have these other cities. I feel like having the other cities, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it makes the game too easy because I have so many locations I can fortify. In the original game, you only have one location you can actually turn into your own fortified home base. That will be like an abandoned warehouse. You could build up all this stuff to fortify it. But here I can have like one in every city. So you can see I have 3 fortresses. I don't even need to rent locations to hide out in. I don't need to use the homeless camps. The homeless camps really suck in this game. They make them much more worse. I am under surveillance a little bit in New York, which is not a big deal. I mean, this fortress is like armed to the teeth, and everybody here has like guns, so I'm really not worried about the police coming by. They're gonna get destroyed, honestly. I'll put some anti-aircraft guns on the roof and just blast them to bits like the North Koreans do. But yeah, I feel like having all these other cities, I don't know what it really adds to the game. I feel like it makes it easier and more tedious, to be honest. So I don't really like having the extra cities. I think just having one city. I know it feels weird, like you're having this national impact, even though you're only working in one city, but it's just like an abstraction, and I kind of feel like it makes the game a little bit more focused. When you're in these other cities, it makes the game a little bit disjointed. Again, it makes it a little bit too easy, in my opinion, and it makes it much more tedious to actually like do anything, because you got to build up all these other cities rather than just like one city only. Like I can go invest in LA right now. Where's the abandoned motel in LA? If I want to turn this into my new fortress, I can. I can just buy all this shit because I have tons of money. Like, why not, you know? Maybe I should just do that. We'll turn this into my, like, attacking location. We'll fortify this one. We'll install some bollards. We'll fortify the compound. We'll buy security cameras. We'll place booby traps. And boom, you know, get a generator. There goes all my money. But, like, whatever, you know, to be honest. Now I have another location. I have tons of money sitting in the bank. Why not use it? And I can wait a few more days and we'll get more stuff. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, little cutscene. I do like this though. New Age has these little kind of cutscenes that'll show something happening, which I think is pretty cool. Beat up the guy here. Okay, so they beat up some guy. Police have brutally beaten a black man in Los Angeles. The entire thing is caught on video by passerby and it saturates the news. Okay, does that give us any bonus or not? I guess... Oh, I posted that. All right. So police brutality, Liberal Guardian posted that. That's from my paper. And cable news revealed. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff done. I think we'll turn this LA location into our kind of militant location. So we can recruit a few more people. I'll see who can actually recruit someone. And we can get a few more, just some soldiers, I don't know, to go out there and start killing people. So that'll be the good idea for us. Let's also put up a flag. Flags are great, especially in the nightmare mode. A flag gives you so much security, just only a flag. And if you burn it, you'll go to jail for sure. But having the flag here is super useful. All right, so I think our next step, like I said, is going to be to gather up a group of basically gangbangers to go out and start attacking people. I don't know what my target will be. I guess I'll go after the media, might be the easiest target. We might put together a small team, give them just a ton of weapons, train them up in, you know, fighting, firearms, whatever. We can all put them in school. In the ultra-conservative society, you can just go to school and study how to shoot. So you can become an expert marksman very, very quickly. I do have 2 characters, it seems, who have some juice available they can recruit. So I think what I'm going to do is get them to go out and recruit some people. So let's go to some of my squads who I have available. Active Liberals. I'm going to get Rosa Copeland. She's the head of the New York team. So let's go for her. I think it is. Or yeah, she is female. Okay. So I'm going to take her and I'm going to get her to, instead of writing for Liberal Guardian, she's going to go out and do some recruitment. So she can get a few more people. If I can get at least like 4 or 5 more people under her, that would be pretty good. She has decent persuasion, decent seduction as well. So she can either recruit them by either of those, I think will be good. So I'm going to go for recruiting. She can start recruiting for now. And we can pick up a few more people with her, and that'll be our team. If we can get at least 6 decently, you know, I don't know, decently skilled kind of fighters, it doesn't really matter. As long as they have good stats, honestly, is more important. I wonder if I should just go for mutants then, because I can get a bunch of very strong, beefy mutants and just use them as my like hit squad. I can make them some good armor. I can have one of my team members has really good tailoring. I forget who it is. I think it is Corey Matsumoto. Yeah, one of the guys in New York has really good tailoring skill. Let me actually check his skills. Yes, tailoring is 6, which is not bad. He can make some decent stuff. He's been making the armor for everybody. If you look at basically all these guys have some kind of armor, either SWAT armor or SEAL armor. My main character, Ranma, has some Navy SEAL armor. She has this red sports car, and she has the M250 which I'm not sure. I think it's just a heavy machine gun, to be honest. So she's lugging around a heavy machine gun. She's got tons of health, tons of armor. Like, the beefiest, not even the beefiest character, though. Jun Quilty is the beefiest character on this list here. And she is what? She doesn't really have that great skills. She's mostly got super high agility and heart, which is her main things, and charisma. So she actually is pretty strong, to be honest. I do want to kind of keep her around because her persuasion is like the best of anyone. She has 25 persuasion. So that's really useful to keep her. I don't really want to turn her into like an attack squad leader. So she's my best worker for the Liberal Guardian. I don't really want to send her on a mission, whatever. I'll get some random dummies to go do that. So let's wait a few turns. We'll see if we can recruit some people. Okay, so who should we go after? Mutants are kind of good. They can have really high stats, but it's really a gamble. The good thing about mutants is they're usually easy to recruit, and they're pretty loyal. So that's also pretty good. Another option could be going for maybe gangsters. Gang members are also pretty easy. I imagine they'd be quite strong as well. We could level up a little bit. Some other characters might be a bit harder to go after. For example, anyone who's a little bit stronger, like a police officer. Can we even recruit a police officer right now? I don't see any available, to be honest. Liberal judge, football coach. Yeah, I don't see any others. So maybe either a gangster, gang member, or mutants would be the best idea. I think I'll get a few more mutants. I really would like to have a mutant hit squad. So we'll kind of canvas the mutants. We'll see how good they are. See, they're all pretty liberal, so they should be easy to pick up, to be honest. I just want to see their stats. So this mutant sucks. Like, their stats are all 1-1-1. Like, really no good. So I'm just going to try to filter through some of these mutants, see if we can get any that are quite good. So this guy actually has really high int, decent writing skill, decent computers. This guy could actually be pretty good. So maybe I will actually invite him. Okay, so he's going to probably join up. So actually that guy was also a good choice because he could be maybe a hacker or maybe a writer, which is both pretty useful for me too. This guy, decent heart, but not much of anything else. So I think I'm going to drop him. And let's see this guy. Decent heart, okay int, and that's it really. So no. Let's talk to this guy. I'm going to spend money on him because, you know, we have tons of money. Oh, I guess he's going to leave. So too bad. We have to be careful because that character is not great at persuading people. The persuasion is not that high. So we do have to be careful with it. But let's try again another day. We'll try more mutants. I think mutants are probably the best bet here. Again, junk. Let's try next one. Decent int. Not that great skills, but int, charisma, and heart is not bad. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, maybe they would be useful to bring in. They have okay strength as well, so they might be not that bad, to be honest. I think I'm going to drop them, though. I don't know if we don't want to bring in too many people, to be honest. Agility, int. Good stealth as well. That could be pretty good. I wish their strength or their heart was a little bit higher, though, so I think I'm going to drop no. I'm going to be a little bit picky with these mutants right now. Probably more picky than I would normally be. Right now, I want to be getting some decent mutants. So this guy, again, not that great. Street smarts. I don't know. Actually, skills are pretty even, to be honest. For a mutant, his skills are fairly balanced. But I'd rather someone who's like a monster. Like this. Look at this. 16 strength, 15 agility, 7 heart is not great. But I think I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to try to bring him in. Okay, they're willing to come visit me. Another one with high heart, decent strength, really high charisma, and some martial arts skill as well. So I'm going to also pick up this one. So that's 2 mutants so far. We'll at least try to get a decent little team going. This one, really high charisma, but not much else going on. So I think I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Getting them as a writer could be good as well. A writer or a filmmaker. Another Liberal Guardian worker. That could be good. That could be good. Their writing... I wonder what their max writing could be, because I think their writing is going to be limited by their intelligence as well as their charisma. So I think maybe we can... I think maybe we won't take them. Let's try to talk with them. Okay, good. So we got 2 of them kind of waiting in line. We'll see if we can get a few more. At least get like 4 or 5. Let's kind of filter through these mutants a little bit again. Okay, another high charisma one. A lot of high charisma mutants. Agility, again, maybe, but I'd rather some heart, though. Heart is their health, and they'll just die very quickly if they don't have high heart. Okay, junk again. Terrible mutant. Look at this. 101 everywhere. Awful. Okay, so this one wants to join. I'm going to offer to them to join. They accept. Come to say an NYC as a regular member. And this guy also wants to join. Let's accept him. Come to say an NYC as a regular member. Great. Let's keep getting at least 2 or 3 more mutants will be good. If we get a full team of 6 mutants, that'd be great. I'm not going to have them do anything for now. Just do whatever, pretty much. Let's wait. Let's get a few more mutants, and we'll build our super mutant squad pretty soon. Okay, this one's no good. No, I don't like that. Decent. Not actually that bad. Really high agility. Okay, strength. Not great heart. Everything else is pretty bad, but I don't know. Hard to say. So she can retain 2 more subordinates and 9 more relationships. So we can get 2 more with her, and maybe 2 more in terms of relationships. That will make us 6 total. So that's kind of a full team. That'll be great. If we can get a full team of these guys, that would be good. I think I will go for this guy. This seems all right, I guess. I don't need to be so picky. Okay, good. Let's try the last mutant. Really high agility again, really high int, but bad heart and strength. Heart and strength need to be at least a little bit high. Okay, just talk to them. Let's keep going. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here until I find my full team of mutants. We'll get them trained up, we'll get them kitted out, and then we can send them out to go shoot some people, you know? Go assassinate some people. Alright, so I got my mutant kill squad. We got 5 mutants. Maybe we can throw in another one later. I'll see what we can do with these guys. I'm going to move these guys out to somewhere else. So we're going to get all of these guys here to go somewhere else. So June Morrison, I think she's the leader of the squad. Let's get her to go out with her squad here. There we go. Let's get her moved out. So I think it's June Morrison. That's right. We're going to get her to move somewhere else. All right, I'm getting confused here. There we go. Need 4th, stop evil. Travel to a different city. We'll have to buy them a car. That's the thing. Let's see if we can get her a car. She's liberal to drive it. I wish you can get more than 1 car, to be honest. Can we fit everybody inside of the red sports car? I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll put everyone in there. That'd be pretty good. So let's go 4th, stop evil. Let's go to a different city. And I'm going to move them all to somewhere else. Because I want New York to be clean, but I would like to attack in New York. Attack something in New York. So we're actually going to move them to LA. And we're going to go to the seaport area and back to our fortress in LA. So that'll be good. Arrived at the abandoned motel. Alright, and this guy, I would like to keep him around for a while, so we'll keep him there. So let's kind of see our locations. Who's got some people in here? Where's the location in LA that I did? Siege Orlando legal. So nobody's here. Where the heck did my team go, to be honest? First of all, let's buy some stockpile rations here for a few days. And stockpile some other stuff here. Just use all my money for that, but that's fine. So where did the team go? Well, like, where the heck did they go? Let's take a look at that. Next squad. Ranma, Stanley, Rosa Copeland, June Quilty, Garrett Luo, Tam Tayo. I don't know who this guy is. June Morrison is the kill squad. Okay, so where the heck do they go? They're in this area, in the seaport area, Seagull Orlando. So they're in the right spot, right? But they're not showing up as in the right spot. I don't know why that is. Okay, I don't know. They're marked as at the abandoned motel. Very odd. Like, what is that? This is a little bit odd. Because the abandoned motel is not an abandoned motel anymore. It's been converted into our Seagull and Orlando legal. But they're... Oh, no, they have 5 here. Okay, never mind. They are at the right place. So I don't know why it still says abandoned motel instead of Seagull and Orlando legal, which is what it should be. I'm also going to invest in this location. This location's already fully built up. We'll stockpile a few more diesel, a few more days of diesel. But otherwise, thinking pretty good. We have enough food for now, and we're going to get this team ready for getting to them some weapons. So first of all, what I'm going to do is send them all to go training. Let's just wait a few days. Get some money in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them all to go train their weapon skills. So let's assign some tasks for them. Let's do simple assign, or we'll do complex because I need to do something a little bit complicated here. Go to education, and I'm going to do paid classes. We're going to put them all in paid classes for firearms. Ooh, some of these people have really bad firearm skill. Firearm max of 2. That sucks. Martial arts, though, so I can at least take the martial arts, which is good. So either martial arts or firearms is good. One or the other is fine. But we need them all to learn something useful for fighting. So let's get you to go education, paid classes. What's your firearms? Firearms of max of 15, which is good. You want to see what their max skill is, because if their max skill is like 1 or 2, then it's going to be just a waste of time to do anything with them. Take paid classes. What's your max firearm skill? 22. Ooh, boy, this guy's going to be a killer. Let's get you education and learning, take paid classes. How much for firearms? 8. Martial arts, 12. So I'm going to put you in martial arts. We'll have a few martial arts guys and a few firearms guys. Education and learning, take paid classes for firearms. Martial arts, okay. So some of them have better martial arts skill. Either way, they're all mutants anyways. We can get armor for them, so we can get stuff so they can actually be useful there. They'll all learn that. That'll cost us a little bit of money in the meantime, but that's not too bad. And I think what we might do is I might see if I can recruit one more so we can get a full team of 6. So I'm going to get Jun Kulti. Even though she's currently doing a lot of good work, I want her to do something else for now. I'm going to go to recruiting, and we'll see if we can just get at least one more person, to be honest, working for us. Okay, there we go. I think that'll be pretty good, and then we can start doing some violence. But, I mean, so far we've done really well. Like, this whole game, I've been playing it really peacefully so far. We almost have 50% of the people with liberal views. We have overwhelming support for the Liberal Crime Squad, and our newspaper, Liberal Guardian, is by far the most influential paper there is, you know? And again, if you look at the legal situation, despite the fact that the current government is very against us, I mean, most people tend to be fairly moderate. Like, the majority of people are either liberal or moderate. There's very few people who are firmly conservative. I would say if there was an election right now, it would be a moderate to liberal victory, which would be pretty good. Obviously, we'd want the full max liberal victory, which I don't know. We'll see if we can achieve. I don't think I'm going to do a super long game. I've already been playing this for like many hours already, but the video is not going to be as long as that. I'm going to cut out some of the initial build up because like I said, for the first like 4 hours playing this, I basically didn't do much. I was playing very peacefully, and I was also playing, actually I did try this on mobile too. I tried the same save file on my phone, and it worked pretty well, so I was actually really impressed. This is a pretty fun mobile game. if I don't play many mobile games. The only mobile games I play are stuff like this, which is like basically not a mobile game, but something that you can play on mobile, you know? But it works. So it's pretty good. You can also play, did you know you can play NetHack on mobile too? That's kind of cool. I want to try that out. But either way, let's continue, save up some money, let them go training, we'll buy them some weapons, we'll get one more team member, and then we can go shoot some people, I guess. Okay, let's go for mutants. I like the mutants. I think mutants are good. Like, mutants are just great. I might as well take advantage of them while I have them. I'm going to be very picky about which mutant I pick, though. I want a high agility mutant. High int, high... Actually, this is actually not bad. Decent agility, decent heart, pretty high int. They'll have good street smarts. The Junkuldi can have a few more subordinates. I don't know. Maybe this one's actually not bad, to be honest. They have some overall pretty good stats. So I think I am going to go for them. We'll talk to them. Great. What's the last one? Really high strength, not much anything else. So I think that's fine. We just get one person. I think Junkulti should be able to keep them on the rope for a while. I'm actually going to break off this other meeting. We don't need another person right now. And I'm going to assign task Junkulti. She can go back to doing her Liberal Guardian work, streaming Liberal TV. She's my best kind of anchor on my media team, you know? She's my best media agent. Okay, let's keep going here. Just wait for a few days, build up money. Yeah, okay. They're already happy to join, so let's let them join right away. Come to the agency. I'm going to move them over to another team. Let's review assets and form squads. I'm going to get the mutant kill squad. I'm going to add my other liberal to this squad. So let's see. How can I add to this squad? Let me do something here. Let's let her add or move to the squad. Okay. We'll do something. I'll move that other guy to the squad. Let's assign new bases. Lee Matthews. Okay. Let's move you to LA, legal LA. There we go. Oh, he can't move. Oh, he has to be part. So maybe we'll send the mutant kill squad back to Seattle, pick up that guy, and then go back to LA. Okay, so let's get our kill squad. Let's travel to a different city. Let's go to Seattle. Let's go to Heptich Design Agency. Okay, good. Okay, they're going to have to abandon their studies for now. But we can at least add him to the squad. Add this guy to the squad. Let's add Lee Matthews to the squad. There we go. Lee Matthews is our most recent mutant, I believe. Great. I think he is the one. He better be the last one. I hope I'm not grabbing the wrong person. Let's see. Make sure that he's the one who's not doing anything. Yeah, Lee Matthews is the guy. So now that's a full kind of kill squad. We're going to move them back to LA. Spend a lot of money to go back and forth. Move them back to LA. And they can stay at our location there. Let's go to the Seaport area. And Siegel and Orlando. Okay, there we go. Let's go there. Okay, so they can hang out there for a while, and what we will do in the meantime is I'm going to buy a little bit more food for my Orlando location. Siegel and Orlando legal, or I'm sorry, my LA location. I keep saying Orlando. Let's get a few more days of food, at least like a month or two of food, and some more diesel as well. And we'll just wait for a while, and I'm going to put them all to train in a minute. We need to get a little bit of money so they can actually go to school, though. Okay, so let's assign some tasks for them. So all of them were going to go into education, take paid classes, and again, I'm just going to reassign whatever is best for them. So martial arts. This one was, I think, let me see what they were doing. You were going to do firearms, that's right. Next ones, who else is here? Take paid classes. You were doing what? You were doing firearms as well. Okay, good. What about you? Take paid classes. You were doing martial arts, I believe. Yeah, martial arts is a little bit better than firearms. Firearms is actually not bad. 8 firearms? Maybe we should do that instead of martial arts. I don't know. I feel like firearms are kind of better. I'll do firearms classes. You know, that's not too bad. For you two, Adrian Zhu. What about you? What were you doing? You were doing firearms is 3. Yeah, this is martial arts for sure. And then Lee Matthews. What about you? What can you do? Decent martial arts and decent firearms. I think I am going to go with firearms, though. Okay, good. So they'll all learn something. We have 2 firearms guys with them. Sorry, 2 martial arts guys, and the rest are on firearms. That's pretty good. So 2 melee fighters and a handful of, 4 gunners. So we'll get them to just train. That's all they'll do. They'll stay there for a while and just train up, you know? It's going to be slow making money because they're going to take some time. Justice dead. An innocent citizen has been put to death in a sewage digester vat. Bartholomew was pronounced dead. Convicted. Since then, numerous pieces of evidence have been produced, including confession from another convict. And he kills innocent people, deserves death. Okay. So, okay. That's kind of interesting. So put him in the sewage vat to kill him. Okay, let's continue on. Let's take a look at the media landscape a little bit, though. So that was from The Daily, which is kind of neutral. Again, it's good for us. The moderates are still kind of good for us, at least. So Impact is still moving people towards the liberal agenda. Anything here that moves them towards liberalism is good. You can see the worst ones are this one, American Dream, new anchor from cable news. We need to take out the cable news. They're a big issue, big problem for us. So we got to go after them soon. We'll send our kill squad in to go kill everybody, basically. Okay, we can publish something in the Liberal Guardian. I think I'm going to keep hammering the cable news because they are a pain in the ass for us. Okay, what's our article we're going to run? So we can choose articles. Because I'm hacking, I'm stealing a lot of information, we can leak that in our Liberal Guardian every month. Leak one bit of information. One story featuring cable news memos. Searching for particularly ineffectual liberal media personalities to bring on opposite when they're conservative hosts. Jonathan Oldsworth's article about this transforms the media narrative. The major networks and publications fixate on the story for weeks. The information is so explosive it becomes a national scandal. It's bound to get the conservative masses riled up. Oh, we have a vote. This is always going to go against us. Like I said, because we don't control anything in the government, I mean, it's always going to be bad. So that was pretty good for us. we had a few good times recently that's moving people over. We're almost at 50% liberal views, which is pretty crazy, to be honest. Let's wait a day. Wait till they're in their firearms classes. We're making decent money. We can go out soon and buy some guns with these guys as well. I want to get them some guns, get them some armor. That'll be the main thing. Once they're done with their classes, I'm going to focus on getting my tailor to start tailoring them some armor. And that's expensive, so we want to do only one at a time, basically. Okay, we can do another publishing. It's been another month. Secret corporate files, research papers. Let's do some AM radio memos. The Bugatti runs story feature AM radio plans to make sure and follow the name of every LGBT figure mentioned on the program with words, who is known to be a pedophile and a groomer, by the way. We should do this basically every single politician in Washington and in Canada too. I should say that. But definitely everyone in Washington. You should just... Whenever you introduce some politician, just say so-and-so who's known to be a pedophile and a groomer and is on the Epstein list. Just say like everybody's on the Epstein list, because probably they are. I bet they all are. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why they don't want to release it. That's why it's never going to come out. Jonathan Oldsmore's article about this transforms media narrative. Great. Yeah, okay. There's no point watching these legislations because they never... Uh-oh. Arch-Conservative Congress proposing an Arch-Conservative amendment in recognition of the fact that society is degenerating under the pressure of elite liberal threat. We, the people, hereby repeal the Constitution. The former United States are to be reorganized into the Confederate States of America, with the new boundaries to be determined by leading theologians. Ronald Reagan is to be king forever, even after death. The following executive officers are also chosen in perpetuity. Minister of Love, Storm Thurmond. Minister of Peace, Jesse Helms. Minister of Truth, Jerry Falwell. Even though all of the aforementioned persons are deceased, they shall nominally hold these posts without end, and all actual decisions shall be made by business representatives, chosen by respected business leaders. People may petition Jesus for a redress of grievances, as he will be the only one listening. Have a nice day. Uh-oh. This is bad. Is this like a loss? Like you lose the game kind of scenario? Shit, maybe I've been taking too long. Oh boy, am I just gonna lose the game after all this fucking work? And then rejected. Okay, geez. But I bet that means that if this ever passes, I just lose the game. I bet that's a loss scenario. That sounds like it. Basically just repealing democracy, which means there's gonna be no legal situation anymore, which I don't know how you'd fix that. Like, I guess you would just have to go... You'd have to go full, like, terrorist guerrilla mode, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know if that represents a loss in terms of the gameplay. Okay, so after a little while, these guys are going to keep training for their firearms, and what we will do soon is go buy some weapons for them. So let's get June Morrison. June Morrison is the kill squad, right? Let's go forth, and we're going to go shopping, and we're going to go to the Pawn and Gun and buy some guns for everybody. At least buy a few guns. Okay, let's get some conservative guns. Now, like I said, the good thing about the ultra-conservative side is you can buy like any gun you want really easily. What kind of guns do they have? They have the M250. What the fuck is an M250? Okay, so this is an M250. That seems really crazy. That would be kind of based, to be honest. Imagine if you could just have this and not only have it, just like walk around with it. Like my main character, Ranma, just carries this around and wears like full Navy SEAL body armor 24/7. So imagine that. That's kind of base, to be honest. I wish I could afford these, but they're too expensive. Yeah, this is $6,000 per gun. I'm not made of money, bros. I have money, but I'm not full of money. We want something auto. Sport AR-15, America's favorite rifle, featured in countless school shootings. I mean, if it's good enough for the Klebolds, it's good enough for me. AR-15, AK-120, modern Russian export chambered for NATO rounds, full auto. Which one's better though? Like, what's better? Like, we can get the AK. We can get a carbine, military standard issue, full auto. Like, I guess either the AK or the AR-15 are going to be pretty good. Like, I don't know what the difference is. They both use the same ammo. I guess the AK does more damage, 160 times 3. So let's get a few AKs. We'll see if we can afford 6. 1, 2. Okay, 2. We'll have to buy 6 later. Let's buy some ammo. In the meantime, we'll buy a ton of NATO ammo. Just put the rest of our money into NATO ammo. Great. And leave. Okay, let's wait a few more days, make more money, get these guys to keep training. Are they actually doing this right now? Okay, oh, they're all laying low. Okay, let's assign everybody some jobs first. Want to assign work to everyone. Can I just assign very quickly? They don't have studying as like a quick recruit thing, which kind of sucks. They have this quick recruit, or sorry, not quick recruit, but quick recruit. They have a quick assign system, but it's only for a few basic tasks. I need to reassign all their things again, which is really annoying, but whatever, you know, that's just how it is. I do want them to keep learning all these things. Education, take paid classes, firearms. I want their skills to be at least decent. They don't need to be like max level yet, but they can still do something. Okay, education, learning, take paid classes, firearms. At least if they get decent skills with these kind of things, that'll be pretty good. Susan Sauter, what are you doing? Who's Susan Sauter? Is she on my team? I don't know who this is. Okay. Adrian Zou. Did I forget to grab them? That person? Paid classes. Maybe I did forget them. I'll have to go back and see who they are exactly. Lee Matthews. Let's get you to take paid classes for firearms as well. Actually, his firearms is almost max. So maybe soon we can finish off these guys. I don't know who's Susan Sauter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we actually left her behind by accident, whoever Susan Sauter is. Because she's at Design SEA when she should be at somewhere else, you know? So maybe we'll send someone out. What other teams do I have? What other squads do I have? Let's take a look at my squads. You know what? Maybe we'll send the music squad. They're at the homeless shelter in whatever place. TV squad, hacker squad, TV squad 2. Okay, whatever. We'll maybe bring the mutant squad back to Seattle a little bit later. But let's kind of wait for now. Check my locations. We have a little bit of heat on some places, but not much. To be honest, like everything's pretty safe. The safest right now, I believe, is probably LA. So we'll keep them in LA. I do want the other team to come by later, though. Let's keep waiting a day. Wait for the thing to build up. I think they're at max potential soon. Oh, end of the month, so we can publish another article. I think I'm going to go for some secret corporate files this time. Okay, great. Describing a genetic monster created in a lab. Great. Okay, Congress on legislation. Okay, always these things are pointless for me. Oh, what is this? A presidential general election 2024. Uh-oh. People have rallied around 2 leaders. Uh-oh, so there's an election now. Holy shit. I think the moderate's going to win. I think he's going to win. That's good for us. I mean, a moderate is better than the arch-conservative. Great. Now, what's going to happen here? So let's see the Senate election, how this goes. Balance of power largely held, but the political center is disappearing. What about the congressional elections? Let's see. Elite far liberal left is glowing, but the arch-conservative far right also gains seats. Okay. Regulate defense industries, stop corporate criminals, protect LGBT rights, protect individual privacy, and protect animal welfare. Wow, so the states really rallied behind us, which is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at the liberal agenda. So we have a new president now, a moderate. Some laws have moved a little bit more to the left, but still a majority right kind of situation here. What else do we have here? A lot of support for liberal agendas, almost 90% for some things. But still slow to change a lot of these laws. I think we need a full election soon. Do elections come like every 2 years, something like that? I don't know how it really works, to be honest. Either way, let's keep going. We'll keep waiting. We have a lot of money now, so let's go for our squads. I want to find my kill squad again. Let's get June Morrison. They're a mutant kill squad. We're going to move them out, go forth and stop evil, travel to a different city. We'll send them back to Seattle, pick up the last person who I kind of forgot there. At the design agency. There we go. I think they've all learned enough for now. And let's review our squads. Mutant Kill Squad. Let's get Susan Sauter on the Kill Squad as well. Great. Excellent. So now the Mutant Kill Squad is ready. We're going to send them back to LA. And we're going to do some real damage. But first of all, actually what we should do is go shopping. Let's buy some more guns for everybody. Buy some guns. Oh, same thing I want to do. So we'll get a few more rifles for everybody. I bought 2 before. I can get a couple more. So let's get a couple more AKs. I need at least 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Get maybe 1 more. I may have some guns available here though. So we'll see about that. Let's get more ammo. Let's see what we can do. Let's equip my squad here. So we'll give them all their guns. So she has the AK, June Morrison, number 2. What can we have here? Let's give them a AK as well. Four, 5. Oh, what else do we have? Do we have any other guns for these guys? Guess not, really. We just have some shanks and stuff. We do have some seal suits, but they're pretty low quality. I could give it out to them. They're like level 3 low quality seal suits, which is a little bit annoying like that. We'll give out the ammo at least. So K to number 2. Let's give her about 200. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 5. Okay, that's some ammo for all of them. We do have more ammo back home, so we're going to send the team out, go forth and stop evil. Actually, let's also equip them. I'm going to also give them the seal suits, even though the seal suits are pretty bad. They're not that bad, so we'll give them out. Where the fuck do my seal suits go? N, number 1, N. Oh, sorry, where do the seals keep moving around? Where'd they go? Is that the only seal suit I have? Okay, well, 1 seal suit, I guess, can go for this guy. I don't see any more here. Maybe I did only have 1. I thought I had more than 1. But whatever, that's fine. They can go there. We'll get everybody to go out in the car. Let's get our vehicle. And we need to get Lee Matthews in the car as well. There we go. Okay, everyone's in the car. And let's get everyone to go forth and get out of here. Travel to another city. We don't have enough money, so let's wait a turn. Okay. Oh, boycott wins. Subfold Holding has announced a major overhaul of its policies after recent boycott campaign. Civil rights has been protesting. Support of discriminated policies. Okay, pretty good. Let's check out the media landscape. So the Herald, look how much influence. We're almost 50% now, over 50%. Support, have liberal views. 9% of people support the Liberal Crime Squad. We've been so peaceful and we've been doing really well, but I do kind of want to kill someone. So let's go to another city. We're going to go to somewhere. Let's go to Los Angeles, I think. We're going to set up shop in our base in LA. And then we can maybe go, I don't know, we can go shoot up Hollywood or something. That'll be pretty good. Okay, let's equip our squad here as well. We'll see what else we have here. We do have more guns for everyone. So I can give out another gun for somebody. There we go. And we need just 1 more gun. Okay, B. Let's give you some ammo. And we'll give Susan Sauter a gun too in a minute. I think we'll just buy 1 more gun. We'll wait a few more turns and go buy a gun for her. Child's Plea, Liberal Guardian, t-shirt store has found with messages scrawled from a sweatshop worker. Help me. Okay. Pretty good. I mean, we're doing a lot of work with Liberal Guardian here. Liberal Guardian is really pulling its weight. Let's wait for a few more turns. We're going to buy him another gun and then maybe go just, I don't know, kill some people. Why not? Okay, so let's go forth. Let's buy 1 more gun. And then we need some armor too. That's another thing we need. So we need to see if we can get some armor for these guys. We can get our tailor to make some SWAT armor for everybody. Let's get 1 more gun. I wonder if I should invest in a better gun, to be honest, like a heavy machine gun or something. AK rifle. Actually, you know what? I remember 2 of my characters were melee fighters. So you know what I should do is go check out the melee weapons. That would be actually correct. So maybe what we'll do is I'm going to go shopping again. We'll go to the Oblate, which is having like melee stuff. They have melee weapons. Person, medieval weapons. There we go. Medieval weapons. And they have a lot of medieval weapons here. Let's see what they have. Let's pick up something pretty good. Zweihander. Geez, people keep making fun of me for calling this a Zweilander. I don't know why I do. I just got used to calling it that at one point. And I've been calling that ever since. A very large sword, well over 1 meter in length. can we say here? Mighty Hammer, quite slow. Engraved Hammer with a short staff. Katama and Wazaki. Masame Hada, very large sword. I'm going to get 2 Swylanders. Let's get 2 of those. That's pretty base. And then we can also get some armor, right? What kind of equipment do we have? This is our equipment. Okay, let's get some medieval armor. Now, Mithril Mail. Ooh, boy. Chain Hauberk. I think that's a little bit overkill, but we can get the Chain Hauberk at least. That's pretty good. Enter back. Great. Excellent. So we can equip these guys later. Let's equip our team. June Morrison. Who's the one who's actually having good equipment here? First of all, I want June Morrison to wear the seal suit. I'll check again who actually is the one who can use these weapons here. We'll give it out to them. So let me check my squads. Mutant squad, and then let's take a look at them. I forget who was the one who actually has the skills for this. So you're a martial artist as well, June Morrison. You are firearms. Firearms as well. Firearms as well. Martial arts. So Adrian Zhu and June Morrison, I think, are our martial arts users. So I'm going to give them both some decent weapons there. So let's equip them up. Equip squad. So I guess Lee Matthews can keep June Morrison can keep the Zweihander. And I'm going to give Adrian Zhu one as well. C and 6 for Adrian Zhu. And we'll give her a chainmail, which will be pretty good. And I guess I should give June Morrison a chainmail as well. There we go. Both of them can wear chainmail. That's pretty good. And then we'll give the seal suit to someone else. Maybe we'll give it to like Lee Matthews or something. I don't know who. Somebody can have it. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll get the other one some armor as well pretty soon. I don't know if we need that great armor for them. We'll give the AK to Susan Sauter. And we'll give her some ammo as well. There. Now everyone's pretty well equipped. I think everyone has like tons of ammo. We have tons of guns. We have 2 melee fighters. We have a sports car to get out really easily. We do need some armor though. I don't know if I should bother making some heavy equipment armor. Maybe I could. Let's see. I have one guy. Where is he? Corey Matsumoto is my tailor. His tailoring 6 is not bad. So we can make clothing. And we can make some decent little clothing. So seal armor is pretty good. I can make tactical SWAT armor is also pretty good. I wonder if I should just make the tactical SWAT armor. I want something that gives some good armor at least. So seal armor is better. We can also make fursuits too. Donkey suit, elephant suit. Human tank suit is crazy. But I think I'm going to make the tactical SWAT armor for my kill team. Pretty good armor overall. No accuracy penalty and just a little bit of dodge penalty. The main thing is that it's a little bit easier to make. So let's make this. That'll be good. He'll make a few suits of that. I think at least like 3. And then that'll be pretty good for everybody. Okay, pretty good. And he can work on that for a while. Then we'll get him back to writing for the Liberal Guardian a little bit later. Let's wait a few turns. Okay, that's 1 suit made. End the war. More than 100,000 locals marched through the capital demanding that the United States end its military intervention in the Warsaw Union. Go home, Americans, one speaker demanded. You have nothing but trouble here. You think you're protecting democracy, but all you're doing is raining drone strikes. Okay, so that's good for us. That helps us, but only a little bit. These moderates don't push hard enough, to be honest. Okay, let's keep waiting a little bit. Okay, another thing we can publish. Let's publish another research paper. We're supposed to study the effects of torture on cats. Creatures too small to pose a real threat to you. Great. Deregulate Infotech Agency? Yeah, ooh. And ban torture, nay. Veto, President vetoed it, which is great. Okay, not too bad. So we kind of got a good end there. Make some SWAT armor, that's good. Let's go pick up the SWAT armor. We'll pick up with our team here, and then we can go, I don't know, go kill some people. Why not, you know? Shut down some of these guys. Go forth and stop evil. Let's go to somewhere else. What happened to our car? Why can't we travel to a different city? Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay, now we can travel. Okay, let's go forth, travel to a different city. Let's go back to Seattle, and I think he's in Seattle, right? Where is this guy? Let's review these guys. Making SWAT, oh, in New York. Okay, so we'll go to New York and pick up the SWAT armor from these guys. Go forth and stop evil. Go to a different city. Go to New York. Pick up the SWAT armor. Where is this place? Acme, there it is. Okay, great. Okay, and let's equip our squad here. We're going to give them all the SWAT armor. So the SWAT armor is not great, but it's not that bad either. So we can give it all to these guys. I guess it's better than the chainmail, so I'm going to give it to everybody, basically. So C2 and B3. Any more do we have? Is that it? He only made 2 suits? I thought he made more than that. Maybe we'll just wait here for a little while. We can pick up the armor, I guess, whenever it's ready. So we need a few more suits of armor. We could give the chainmail to someone else. Let's give chainmail to Susan, to Carl at least. So we have one person who doesn't have any armor. But whatever, that's fine, you know. Okay, equip squad. We should have another SWAT armor. Okay, we have one more SWAT armor. C, we'll give it to Susan Townsend. Okay, 5 there. That's fine. Okay. So, that's pretty good. I mean, I would like to get everyone some better armor if possible. Maybe we can wait till all the SWAT armor is done. The SWAT armor is not ideal. It's not perfect SWAT armor. But I figure it's better than nothing. So we can keep waiting a little bit. Okay, we have another set of SWAT armor done. Let's give it to Adrian Zhu. And then we'll wait for one more, and then everyone can have SWAT armor, and then we can just go, I don't know, start doing some damage, you know? Okay, there we go. So let's equip squad. The last suit of SWAT armor. Is it done? Ooh, this is a perfect SWAT armor. So you know what? Let's give it to, I guess we'll give it to Carl. Whatever, that's fine. So E4, there we go. Everyone's equipped. That's excellent. Done. Now we can send these guys out to go, I don't know, go kill someone. First of all, let's get this guy to stop making SWAT armor because he's using all our money to do it. Let's go to liberal activism and go back to writing articles like you were doing before. Okay, great, great, great. Let's send out our mutant kill squad to go kill some people, I guess. Go forth and stop evil. Oh, we gotta wait a little bit to travel to a different city. There. Go forth and stop evil, go to a different city. Let's go back to LA. Let's go to, again, Seaport area and go back to our safe house. Now let's go do some killing, I guess. Why not? You know, we're more than equipped up. We're very skilled. Like, what can we do? Greater Hollywood area, downtown. What are some things around here? Death Squad HQ, First American Bank, Corporate HQ, University Hospital. What are some things around here? Tofu, Vegan, CEO, a mansion, cable news station. We could go after the cable news. That might be a good idea. Shut them down. We could go after the CEOs as well. You know what? We'll go for something fairly easy. I think we'll go after the cable news. We're going to shut them down because they're really annoying. So let's go to the cable news station. Oh, go forth. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. So Greater Hollywood, let's go to cable news and let's go basically shoot the cable news station here. Try to pick the lock. Yes. Force it open. Okay, there we go. Loot on the ground. Can we fight these guys? How can we fight them? Let's fight. Okay, we can fight these guys. I think we can kill these guys really easily. So yeah, we just destroyed these guys. These guys are just dropping. They're whining loudly, voice curling to a ball. Cable news anchor. June Morrison slashes the cable news anchor with a SWAT hunter. June Morrison strikes true, hitting twice. The cable news anchor's face is cut away. Oh boy. Back off and live to fight another day. Security makes a break for it. A few people up ahead. Secretary runs away. Okay, can I grab this stuff? Make a break for it. How do I get? Okay, get this. There, I can get the loot. Find a laptop. Get it. That's fine. Pick up any loot here. Let's fight these guys. Shoots the security guard. Okay, get out of there. Pick up any loot we find. We're going to see if we can knock down this stuff here. Try to pick the lock. Unlocks the door. We're going to see if we can find the cable broadcasting and do a broadcast here. A few people up ahead. Office worker runs away. Ooh, a lot of loot here. We need to find the broadcasting station, which I wonder where it is. We'll grab anything we can get, though. So we have this cool little kind of rogue-like gameplay thing in the corner, which is kind of nice. So I do find that a little bit interesting. It makes it a little bit more interesting to play this. But this is already in the basic game as well. Yeah, okay, security guards just getting destroyed. Let's fight this guy. Country boy. Get out of there. Now, I don't see... Oh, Backroads Bully. Let's fight these guys. Hey, these guys are just getting destroyed, to be honest. There we go. Destroyed these guys. I don't think these guys can really do anything to us, to be honest. A few people have had small town real fear, spitting mad. Let's fight these guys. Oh boy. Better dead than liberal. Oh boy. Blood splatter everywhere. Holy shit. Let's fight these guys too. Just slaughter everyone, to be honest. I don't think they can do anything against us. Ooh. Heartlander, his head was cut off. Just slaughter everybody here, to be honest. Okay, we need to find the mountain man. Okay. Shoot the mountain man. Everyone else runs away. We need to find the broadcast room. Now, where the heck is it? It must be around here somewhere. Okay, destroy these guys. Jeez, I wonder where it could be. Find a microphone, let's pick it up anyways. I'm not going to bother kidnapping anyone. I don't care about that. Oh, here it is. News broadcast studio. Let's use it. Choose empty but equipment stall and start a broadcast. Yes. Squad takes control of the camera and talks about pollution. Squad put on a good show. Security's waiting for the squad after the show. Okay, here's our big fight, but I think we can take these guys. And then we got to get out of here. Ooh, shoot you, June Morrison. Security misses. Uh-oh. We're getting a little bit of damage now, but I think we should be okay, to be honest. And then once we're done here, we're going to get out of town. Leg sliced off. Holy shit. Drop it before I drop you. Okay, great. So we dealt with these guys. Just kill everybody and get out of here. It's going to be hard to get out, to be honest. Oh boy, so many people. Torso 3 times, homesteader slut, blood, then is quiet. Okay, so we can basically destroy them before they can even get a shot off, to be honest, in most cases. Okay, fight these small towners. Okay, there we go. Got them all. Rustic's bone shattered. Rustic's face blown off. Rustic collapses lifelessly. Ooh, let's see. Rustic's dead before his body hits the ground. I feel bad as basically like coming from a redneck background myself. I grew up in Northern Ontario. I spent a lot of time there. So like I kind of come from a redneck background. So it does pain me a little bit to see these poor rednecks getting destroyed. Okay, great. Betas Town. What is this? Liberal Crime Squad has struck again. The events took place in Nordisk cable news station known for its extreme conservative bias. Liberal Crime Squad delivers message to the masses today. Liberal Crime Squad engaged in combat with conservative forces, liberated enemy resources, broke down doors, picked locks. The LCS was seen in use of firearms that are commonly sold in the States. Oh, owned, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, these firearms, I could buy them at literally the corner store, and they attacked me first, kind of, you know. So let's get these guys out of here. We got to get these guys in their location. Let's check out locations here. So they're still in LA. They got some heat, but not much. They're all eating there. They're pretty secure. They can like rest up. Let's see how they're doing right now. What's their status? So I think everyone's okay, right? Review G. They're all pretty good condition. Just Carl Townsend got a little bit of damage, but not much. But you know, otherwise that was pretty good. My mutant kill squad was really successful, to be honest. We should go out and pick up some more ammo is the next thing we should do. Actually, let's equip squad. I think they all have enough ammo, right? Should we get them some more? We actually do have a lot of ammo, so let's actually equip all these guys who are using guns right now. I'll refill all their ammo, so that way we can go do another mission pretty soon. And we should buy some more ammo a little bit later as well. There we go. So everybody filled up with ammo, and yeah, that was a great mission. Great job, everybody, to be honest. Okay, so that was pretty good. Let's kind of wait and see how things are going. I want to see what the media impact is. So that was huge. Holy shit, that impact of that raid was crazy. And that got way more people on our side. So that was a really good mission. We should do more missions like that. I think going after soft targets is pretty good. Especially like true ideological enemies, you know? We can see here, what's the support like? Most people do support us. And a lot of interest in these things as well. Only a few like conservative agendas at the moment. Well, let's keep going out. I guess we can keep going out again. Let's wait for a few days anyways. They can repair their armor. Okay, let's wait till the new month. It's going to be 2025 soon, so it's almost been 1 year, or sorry, 2 years playing this now. First year was just build up. Second year was kind of like consolidating. Third year is bloodshed. So let's wait till the new year. Release something. What should we release? Let's go after the corporos. Let's release some more corporate information. Be on guard for retaliation. Okay, let's see. Ooh, lower corporate tax rate. Veto, veto, veto. Great. Excellent. Okay. So that's great. We're getting some support from the president now. The president's actually doing stuff for us a little bit. Corporate corruption exposed. Getting more support. I'm going to go after these CEOs. The CEO thinks he can boss me around. Let's go after him a little bit. Go to Greater Hollywood. And let's go for the CEO mansion. He thinks he can boss me around? Yeah, no way, bud. Pick the lock. Smashes the door. Let's grab some stuff here and just go kill everyone. The CEO, we'll hit him first. Before he can even do anything, we'll come after him instead. Okay, can't pick the lock. Smash the door, that's fine. Just smash the door. We'll see if we can find any CEOs around here. There's a guard dog. Angry conservative barking. Okay, no one around here, really. Pet flaming rabbit, what the fuck? Let's fight these guys. Okay, yeah. Guard dog, easy to kill off. Pick the lock, yes. Great, so we can get in here. A watch, pretty nice. Everything's locked in this house, jeez. CEO must have fled into the panic room. What is this? Okay, so the CEO is gone. We'll have to find the panic room now. Safe. Use the safe? Crack it? Can't figure it out. Okay, whatever. We'll see if we can find the panic room. I mean, I'm not really that afraid of anything around here. We'll keep an eye out for them. Try to pick the lock. Okay, so we'll keep looking around this place. Sex slaves? Jeez. Oh, private military. Okay, let's fight these guys. Ooh. Oh, boy. Make some mess. Okay, loot on the ground. Oh, someone up ahead. Let's grab the loot, though, and fight. Oh, boy. Damn. Loot on the ground. Okay, a few more private military. We probably got to get out of here. These guys are a little bit tough to deal with. We don't want my team to get killed here. Let's get any loot that's here. Okay, yeah, we got to get out of here. Okay. Usually we... Oh, torso sliced in half. Holy shit. Okay, there's a lot of these guys. Holy shit. Fight these guys. Yeah, I think we got to get out of here. Ooh, boy. So, do we lose someone? We did get a few big hits in, so it's hard when we're dealing with a lot of people. Okay, so we deal with them pretty good. Let's get any stuff they leave here, and we got to get out of here, I think. It's time to leave. Oh, boy. Especially with these big groups of private military. We got to get out of here. Let's get any guns they leave behind. Oh my god, so many of these guys. If it's a fairly small group, I can usually deal with them, but I think it's time to leave. We weren't able to go after the CEO, but that's fine. We got to fight through all these guys, which is going to be a big, big problem here. Ooh, hit in the bus. Left lung is blasted. Oh, boy. So our team's going to have to go rest up a little bit, I think, after this. Oh, boy, this is a tough fight. Oh, boy. Left eye shot out. Ooh, boy. This might be bad. We might lose our team here, which is pretty bad. Private military runs away. I think we did lose somebody. Okay, let's get out of here. We gotta leave this place. This is getting too much. Melee is really good, though. I should have gotten more. Private military mistakenly shoots a Cal 10 with an AK rifle. Hits Cal's hard stick vest, hitting 3 times. Okay. Okay, let's go through this. Oh boy, oh boy. We're getting in trouble now. Holy shit. Our melee fighters are really holding it on here, to be honest. Okay, we can try to finish this out, and I think we gotta go. This is a pretty rough mission. This was maybe a bad idea. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh my god, so many of these guys. Lee Matthews makes a stinky. Oh boy. Let's get this. Nods off for a moment. Let's get that. Lee Matthews stumbles against a wall. We have to scratch the air. Okay. Uh-oh, we gotta leave. Okay, let's drive hard to escape. We have a sports car, so we should be able to get away, I think. Shut us quietly. Blue is 85 feet back. Let's swerve into an alley. Now, the problem is if we crash, everyone's going to die, and nobody has any driving skills. I'm a little bit difficult here. Flimsy fruit stand. Let's smash through. Fruit smashes over the windshield. Drive hard and escape. Drive hard and escape. Ooh, red light with cross traffic. Should we go for it? Let's run the light. Kid in the street. Swerve into traffic. Slow down. Oh no. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's run the light. You cut through the city's vein. Drive hard to escape. Street market ahead from the fruit stand. Let's smash through the fruit stand. Let's drive hard. Okay. Looks like you've lost them. Okay, good. Jesus Christ, that was a rough mission. Liberal Crime Squad Rampage. Oof. That's bad for us. AM Radio. AM Radio is going to be our next target for sure. We got to stop them. Now, we lost a lot of public support. 69 public support for Liberal Crime Squad, which is not very good. We lost a lot of our goodwill from them. Let's take a look at our squad. So, ooh, a lot of damage, and we lost 2 members, unfortunately. We did get some PMC loadouts though, so let's actually give these out. So PMC loadout for number 1. Let's give out all these PMC loadouts. These are pretty good. Any of them not like damaged? Maybe M for number 3. Some of them are a little bit damaged, but that's fine. We got a lot of other stuff too, a lot of good guns as well. We can load up an AK-27 M4 carbine, AK-102 rifle. It's basically the same rifles we have, so I don't know if we really need to worry that much. Let's just load up on the ammo for at least our team members, and we'll have to recruit some more guys. We're out of teammates now. We'll get our mutants to go get some more mutant followers, so at least we can have a full team of guys here. Let's get more for these guys, reload everybody. Okay, good. Oh, let's equip squad. What happened there? I wanted to give them the AK rifle, B for number 3, and then the ammo. Where's the ammo for this? Oh, number 3. There we go. Okay, everyone's loaded up. So our melee fighters are way more effective than anyone else, to be honest. The gun guys kind of did a bad job. We'll wait a little while, hang out for a bit. Okay, cleaning up their armor, that's great. Repairs PMC loadout. And we can see here what they're doing. So yeah, they're reloading, repairing their armor. Their health is pretty low. Especially Lee Matthews took a lot of damage. Now, geez, Artron Zoo is like a monster. 452 health is insane, to be honest. That's how crazy mutants can be. Okay, let's wait a little while. We're going to lay low for a little bit. It's January now. It's 2025. We're doing pretty well. You can check jerks. Okay. Conservative star jerks. Okay, 69% support the Liberal Crime Squad. 61% of people have liberal views. So that's close to, that's majority now. This is a lot of people now who at least lean liberal, if not are full liberal. I bet if we had another election, we might do pretty well, to be honest. But let's keep waiting for a little while. Wait for everybody to heal up a little bit. Gang of heavily armed vigilantes call themselves Conservative Crime Squad. Went on a rampage yesterday in New York. Use firearms commonly sold. Okay, so Conservative Crime Squad has woken up, so we got to go deal with them pretty soon. I do have a plan to deal with them. If we can find their base, we can use my main character. There's actually something I was planning to do to the beginning. Where are you? Ranma Silverstein, there we go. So Ranma Silverstein, now her computer skills max, persuasion max, disguise okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get her to go and do some disguising. Assign tasks. Let's, instead of doing this, we're going to go to education, and we're going to put you in paid classes for disguise. And let's do this. There, at least get the disguise skill up a little bit, and then we can rearrange you a little bit as well. So Ranma Silverstein, I'm also going to do something else with them. Equip squad. We're going to give you, instead of the seal suit, let's give you a Desert Eagle, some ammo, and a black suit, which is a sneaky suit. So that'll be good for being sneaky and stuff. So I want to level up her disguise skill, and then we can maybe infiltrate the Conservative Crime Squad and go after them. AM Implosion. Well-known AM radio personality went off 50 minutes in inexplicable rant 2 nights ago during syndicated radio program Real Discussion. Okay, let's take a look at that. That was one of our papers. It had a very small impact. Okay, well, we're doing pretty good. Let's just wait a little while. We'll be peaceful for a little bit. And what we should do in the meantime is recruit a few more followers, to be honest. So let's see who else we can recruit. I'm going to get my guys. So we lost a few of them. We can get one of these ones. Who's the other one who did recruiting before? I think it was Rosa Copeland, right? Yeah, Rosa Copeland, E. Oh, let's assign tasks. Sorry, there it is. Rosa Copeland. And what task can we have you do? Let's do some recruiting. We'll recruit a few more people with them. I think Rosa Copeland, let's see what their stats are like. What are the stats? How many people can they have? They have 5 recruits, 6 max. So they can get one more recruit. We would need another recruit. So maybe we can get like another one of their lovers and use that. That would be okay. Otherwise, we don't have too many other people around. Our kill team is not like being that effective right now. We'll wait a day. Okay, let's get more mutants. Mutants, I always like mutants. A. Okay, bad mutant. C, another bad mutant. Another shitty mutant. Another crappy mutant. So we'll wait again. Let's try another day. Check out a few mutants we have. Who else do we have here? Heart. Pretty good Heart. Everything else is kind of bad, though. I want, like, some decent fighting mutants. Okay, another huge strength mutant. I wonder if this is good. Another melee fighter might be, honestly, a good idea. So I'm actually going to invite them. Let's check the next one. Another big strength mutant. I wonder if I could do 3 melee mutants and 3 gun mutants. That might be a good idea. We have 2 gun mutants right now. Maybe 3 melee mutants. Is that overkill? Is that too much? This is pretty good. I think I'm actually going to invite them as well. And last one, a decent agility mutant. Low heart, though, which is a problem. So let's wait a minute. We'll see if we can get some decent mutants later. Okay, we got one of them to come by. There we go. You can join the sleeper agent. And let's assign... Wait one more day. We'll see if we can pick up a few more mutants. Okay, what about you? Strength and agility. Ooh, not bad, but everything else is pretty bad. So low heart, low everything else. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Pass on you too. Pass on you too. Another strength agility mutant, but heart is important, so maybe no. Okay, let's offer you to join. There we go. And let's wait one more day. So that's 2 more. Actually, you know what? That's 2 more people. We'll just do with that. That's fine. Let's assign tasks. You can go back to doing whatever you were doing. I don't remember what you were doing. Liberal activism, writing Guardian articles, I think. Okay, so we have a few guys in New York now. We'll come send our team over and go pick them up. Tommy Rojo. And the rest of these guys we'll send over. So let's send our team over. Where is my squad? Mutant Kill Squad. Let's go out. We're going to go forth. We're going to travel to another city. Let's go to New York. And yeah, we're going to go to the Bronx. Oh, sorry, not the Bronx. Where is it? Long Island. There we go. Acme. Great. And let's review our squads. We're going to add those 2 to the Mutant Kill Squad. L and M. These 2, great. And we'll equip them up, get them ready, get them trained up, and then that'll be pretty good. So let's see here. What can we do? Let's equip our squad. Wilhelm London. What are these guys good at even? Let's see. Okay, Wilhelm London, what are you good at? What can you do? Okay, so he is the decent agility, high strength kind of guy. Well, we'll give them all armor. We'll get them trained in a minute. Let's just equip these guys up. We'll give them all some of the armor we have once we get back to LA. So let's send these guys back up to LA. There, go back to Siegel and Orlando. Okay, now we can equip our squad here. Now we have all our weapons and armor. We can at least give them some decent little armors here. So we'll give them PMC loadouts. We have tons of these PMC loadouts. Then we can just give PMC loadout to everybody, to be honest. Because that's way better than these broken armors we have. There we go. Give them everybody a PMC loadout. And we'll get them some... We'll get these guys, Jimmy Quirk and Wilhelm London. We'll get them trained up in something. So let's see what they can do. Wilhelm London, what can you do? Let's go education learning. What can you study, to be honest? Music, martial arts, pretty good. Firearms, bad. We'll do martial arts for this guy. That'll be good. I would like to have another martial arts character, to be honest. And what about Jimmy Quirk? What can you do? Education learning, firearms 2 and martial arts 21. Okay, let's do both those guys. Martial arts. Actually, maybe Wilhelm London. I think I'm going to get this guy to do firearms. I think that'll be good. So we'll have 3 firearms guys and 3 martial arts guys. That'll be a decent spread, I think, even though I think martial arts is a little bit better. Let's wait a little while, get them trained up, and then when they're ready, we'll go do some stuff with them. Okay, next month now, let's release some more memos. I guess we'll go after the corporate again. Genetic monster in a lab again. Lower corporate tax rates. Veto. Great. Excellent. Keep checking on the liberal agenda. Again, our support level is going up. Pretty good. Conservative Cigar, AM Radio. We need to go after these guys now. We want total media control. So going after AM Radio and going after the newspaper will be our 2 biggest jobs right here, I think, to be honest. So once our team is kind of ready, we'll send them out again to go deal with stuff. Herald, new jobs. Okay, good. Black site. Police raided a warehouse where dozens of missing Americans were found chained to the walls in small cells. Most of them starved and tortured, subject to abuse. What is this kind of place? Just random people went missing. Former political activists. Ooh, that's a good article. Plus 21% support. 60% of people have liberal views, so we're losing some liberal views here, but we got to go deal with this. I think we can manage it in a minute. Finance fraud. Ooh. What is that one? That's a good article for us. Again, pushing our support a little bit higher. Again, helping people support. We have a ton of support now. Barely any far right policies supported anymore. Almost everybody has far left support. So we'll see how things go. Let's take a look here. First of all, what I want to see is, let's take a look at my squad. Everyone's pretty well loaded out. Now, who is I training for what? Let's review assets again. Mutant squad, what are they all doing? Okay, Wilhelm London is learning firearms. Jimmy Quirk is learning martial arts. So we'll equip them up. Let's equip them a little bit. So Wilhelm London is getting a firearm, so I'm going to give him a gun. We'll give him another AK rifle. Let's give him an M4 carbine. Why not? There, and give him some ammo. Tons and tons of ammo anyways. There we go. And we'll give Jimmy Quirk a some kind of weapon later. We'll give him another Swylander, I guess. Or maybe something else, I don't know. Zweihander, where people make fun of me. CSS Rampage. Another Rampage. Police Reform Office. Age of Violence, Theft and Broken. High-speed chase followed. Okay, so we need to see if we can find the CSS. So talking about CSS is bad. We need to go kill them and knock them out immediately. Now, let's see actually our guys again. Let's take a look at what everybody's doing. Now, what is Ranma Silverstein? I think they're done learning now. They're almost done their studying. So I think we can send Ranma out to go infiltrate the CSS office, which we might be able to find. Let's go see if we can find it. First of all, I'm going to change my teams around. There we go, Ranma Silverstein. And we can go... So now we have Ranma Silverstein. We can go forth and stop evil. So let's go check out what we're doing around here. We need to see where is the CSS office. I believe they're going to be in New York. We can look around here. White House, D. Nectar Valley Forced Labor Camp, Intelligence HQ, Tudor Army Base. Let's travel to another location. I'm going to go to New York. It seems like they're in New York mostly. So let's see where they might be in New York. Corporate HQ, First American Bake, Halls of Jundun, Latte Stand. It's hard to find where their base is. I don't know where we could find their base, to be honest. I guess we have to capture one of them somehow and maybe fight them, and then we can find their base. So if we capture a CSS member, we can go after them and find their base. I'm actually going to get Rama to go back to doing hacking, because that's important. We need to keep hacking, keep doing that. Just keep saving up money, not much else to really do. The more information we hack, justice dead. Okay, great. Let's see here. Another big boost for the media for us. Again, just our media presence is a lot already. Mass shooting, okay. We can release something. Let's release something on the AM radio. Okay, yeah. Again, veto, which is great. These are all bad. We don't want those things. That's fine. Okay, a lot of support recently. We're getting our support for LCS back up. So I think we should be ready pretty soon to go out and go attack, you know? Let's equip our squad. Okay, so everyone's kind of ready. Let's send out our squad then. Lee Matthews, Urban Commando. Let's go forth, and we're going to go shopping to buy some more weapons. Let's purchase some medieval weapons. Great. And let's buy another Zweihander. I guess that's the best one, right? 70 times 2 or 45 times 3. I guess that's... Maybe let's get a die show. That might be a good idea. Just have one guy with it. There. That's pretty good. That's fine. And now we can equip the squad. Let's give Jimmy Quirk the die show. There we go. So everyone's loaded out. We have 3 hand-to-hand guys, 3 gun guys, and they should be pretty good level now. Let's take a look what their levels are. Willem Quirk, what's your level right now? So firearm 7.5, and Jimmy Quirk, your martial arts is 7.5. Okay, so they're good enough. They're good enough to go do some job. So let's go out and go fight. We're gonna actually move them to another city, I think. Travel to another city. Let's go to New York. Let's go after something in New York here. So B, Manhattan Island. C, Long Island. Let's see, what else can we do? AM radio station. Let's go knock out the AM radio. There we go. Go forth and stop evil. That's great. Carried our plans. Okay, we're going to go knock out the AM radio station. That just kill everybody here. Great. It's over. Someone up ahead. Okay, great. Yeah, we can just kill these security guards really easily. Let's see if we can find the actual radio. Always going through these places is a pain, to be honest. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's use it. Yes. Talk about torture, thought-provoking, even humorous. Security listened from their desks. Okay, security didn't even bother. So we don't even need to do much. I think we can just leave, to be honest. We killed a few security members. Now we can just get out of here. Followed by conservative swine. Uh-oh. Small towner. Let's fight them. Why not? Open fire. Pick up from 50 feet away. Let's fight them. Let's slow down a little bit. We want them to come a bit closer to us so we can slow down and fight these guys. Okay, looks like we lost them, so they slashed into a building. Great. Liberal crime squad stuck again. Events took place in notorious AM radio station. Known for its extreme conservative bias, Liberal crime squad delivered its message to the masses today. Liberal crime squad engaged in combat with conservative forces. Okay, great. Looking up the post. Okay, great. So we had a great media show there. Pretty nice. A lot of support for Liberal crime squad, and it looks like we knocked out the media station, so AM radio is probably going to be gone. We do have to go after the paper, and then we'll have basically full media control, to be honest. Let's see, downtown. We're still in Hollywood right now, right? What kind of things do they have around here? We have the bank, the hospital, corporate HQ, Greater Hollywood. Let's see, AM radio station, cable news, high security, CEO mansion. We can go after them again. Outskirts in Orange County, forced labor camp, Windsor Army Base. Let's go to another city again. We're going to go to Washington. Let's try that out. Let's see. Not that much really around here. National Mall. We could go to the White House. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try this out. Okay, so here we are at the White House. Squad metal detector. Beep, beep, beep. Uh-oh. Okay, here we are in the White House. This is going to be a real big fight. Oh, what's this? Let's fight these guys. Okay, I think we're able to take these guys out. Ooh. Oh boy, this agent is tough. Holy shit. What's this? Stairs down? Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Let's use that. Why not? I wonder if we can find the president here, to be honest. Secret Service, let's fight this guy. Okay, talk this guy out. So, I don't want to mention what I'm doing right now, but I am in the White House, and I am being pretty naughty, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we can take these guys out. Damn, my melee fighters are so good, to be honest. Let's see where we can fight the door. Anyway, yep, great. What is this? Armory. Let's use that. Break in? Yes. Alarm goes off. XM7 assault rifles. Body armor. Guards are coming. Ooh, boy, this can be tough. But let's fight these guys. I think we can take them. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, this is gonna be a big fight. Maybe we should have brought more gun guys, to be honest. Ooh, okay, so we got the armory. Let's get out of here anyways. We want to find the president, to be honest. Oh, uh-oh. Never mind, we were able to sneak past, okay? Okay, I think we gotta get out of here. I think this is too much. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Let's leave. Oh boy, Secret Service. Let's drive hard to escape. We gotta leave these people behind. Oh no, they're catching up to us. Swerve into an alley. A truck pulls out. Swerve around. Lane markers only suggested you drive hard to escape. Okay, keep going. Oh my god, they're catching us now. Oh no, we crashed. So we have to fight these guys. Fight all the Secret Service. Holy shit. Let's see if we can kill them or we're just gonna die here. Oh boy, this is rough. This is gonna be a rough battle. Oh boy. Ooh, oh boy. I think we're all gonna die. Secret Service. We're killing some Secret Service, but there's a lot of them left. I think we're gonna have to rebuild this team again. Maybe this was a bad choice to go for the White House. Probably was a bad idea, to be honest. Oh boy, we're gonna lose our whole team here. Oh no. Oh boy, so we lost our whole team. That sucks. Liberal Crime Squad rampage. And they got what they deserve. They all died. Damn it, bro. Oof. Okay, there goes our kill team. Damn, dude. Liberal Crime Squad rampage. But that made people support liberalism more, even though it made everyone have a lower opinion of the Liberal Crime Squad. So we can see we didn't end up go after, we didn't get the president, to be honest. Too bad. But still, a lot of support for liberal agendas. Things are kind of going our way a little bit, though people tend to not like us as much anymore. Okay. We'll have to wait it out a little bit. So we lost our kill team. We'll have to build another kill team later and see how things go. Finance fraud. Okay, great. That helps our agenda anyways. Just wait a little while. Keep building up money. Ooh, meltdown. Nuclear plant has a catastrophic meltdown, and that should help us a lot. See, people have liberal views. Pretty crazy here. So, well, we'll have to build up another agency. Oh, what is this? Oh, the new host or something. Cable News Network had a slick new anchor. Damn, so cable news is back. But still, we are doing pretty well. I wonder what the role would be if we wait a little bit longer, to be honest. What I might do, let's see if we can do something before we continue on. How's the liberal agenda? What we could do is, since we do have a lot of support, I don't know if it's even worth it to wait. We could see what it would be if we waited out. Like, if we wait a little while and come back, see if we can get a better situation. Though I think we are pretty strong right now. We just have to build up another kill squad. We probably could do a lot of work. But honestly, I don't really know what else we could really do. I think just sitting here and doing what I've been doing so far is pretty good, to be honest. Let's do cable news memos. But to be honest, just being peaceful has done a lot of work already. Reagan flawed. Ooh, a new book documenting the other side of Reagan is really good for us. AM implosion. Again, everyone's talking about our topics, or the topics we want to focus on, which is pretty good. 69% of people have liberal views. I think, honestly, if we could just wait it out, we might be able to just win right here. We also might be able to afford the AA guns pretty soon. Clinic regret. Ooh. Damn, dude. Oh, well, we'll see here. Killer food. Okay. We need to go after Conservative Star. That would be the last kind of thing to go after. Cable News and Conservative Star are still causing us a lot of problems. But the majority of people have liberal views right now, which is pretty good. Again, we can check here. Almost everyone is liberal right now, just a few conservative policies. Just people don't like immigration or marijuana. That's the last things here. So I wonder, honestly, we might be able to just wait it out. Next month, let's go after the cable news again. I want to keep hammering them a little bit. Stop police misconduct. Are they going to vote for it? Nay, nay. Okay. Veto, dead, dead, dead. Okay, great. Now, soon we might be able to afford the AA guns. I'm going to get AA guns on one of my locations here. Because, like, why not? That'll be pretty funny. CSS Rampage. We need to deal with CSS, though. I don't know where the hell they are. I don't know how to bait them out. I would like to bait them out, too. Especially if we want to go inactive. We need to take out CSS first and deal with them a little bit. So now we can afford, actually, a AA gun. So I'm going to put an AA gun on one of my locations. Why don't I put it right here? We'll put it on our location in Seattle. That'll be pretty good. So our perfectly legal anti-aircraft gun. That's great. All right. So not much else to do. Looking up. Balanced cable news. Okay, so we got to go after the cable news eventually as well. And CSS. Wherever CSS is, we got to go deal with them. But, you know, the majority of people do support the liberal agenda. I would like to see what happens if we just wait it out and see how this ends. We might be able to have a pretty good outcome. And then it would take some time to rebuild, which is the problem. We have a lot of stuff built up already, which I don't really want to sacrifice right now. Oh, overt surveillance here. Ooh, we should have put the... so our New York location, we're being a little bit too busy in New York. We have just the media crew in New York, but they all are armed, so it should be okay. Not that much heat, though, about 10 heat. But because we've been doing a lot of crimes in New York, so we're getting a little bit of pressure there. All right, so that's pretty good. So I guess the last step will be just to kind of see if we can finish off the CSS, find them, and then just wait it out, see how things go, because we're doing pretty well. Our liberal guardian is pushing the liberal agenda. Many people support liberalism quite a lot, honestly. Struck again. Deal sketchy. Engaging violence. And in Seattle. Okay. So we do need to find where they are. I don't know how to find them, but we'll see if we can find them later. Okay, this is pretty good. So we'll continue on and see if we can hunt down the conservative crime squad after we build another mutant kill team. Alright, so after taking a little bit of time, I did rebuild my mutant kill team, or mutant kill squad here. We can see I have 6 members here, and I just gathered them up. I gave them some new armor, new weapons, gave them a little bit of training, and they're all ready to go. So I did try to select mutants who, again, had the right kind of traits that I was looking for. Decent strength, decent agility, and maybe a few with a bit more intelligence who could do things like lockpicking, driving. So I tried to give them a little bit more of a broad skill base this time. So I do have a dedicated driver this time, as well as a dedicated lockpicker and even a psychologist. I got one with a little bit of psychology skills in case we kidnap someone. Now, what I was thinking, right now I'm visiting the cable news station. This is just their first, like, I guess, blooding or first kind of test. But I did find the CCS home base, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. But let's just go to the cable station first. Okay, so at the cable station, we're going to cause some trouble here. Yes, pick the lock. Okay, can't really pick the lock. That's fine, doesn't matter. We'll just bash the door. Our characters, these guys are strong enough anyways that it's really not a big deal to even smash whatever they want. Yes, pick the lock. Okay, yeah. I didn't have enough time to finish the observes your liberal activity and shouts for help. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're so heavily armed that I really don't care about anyone finding us, especially in the radio station here. We are on the radio station. Oh, no, so we're in the cable news station. My mistake. Let's fight this guy. Get rid of the corporate manager. Ooh. Anya Pop slashes at the corporate manager with a Zweihander. Anya Pop strikes hit true. Ooh, boy. So he's lucky to be alive right there. Jeez. Okay, everyone runs off screaming. Let's take a look for the... We'll pick up any loot we find. We'll take a look for the recording room. Oh, a few of them. Cable news anchor. Oh, this is the new anchor they made a post about recently. Ooh, boy. So both of them, ooh, take a big hit. Jenna runs away. I think the recording room is in here. Let's go see. Okay, everybody runs away. Some characters, at least in New Age, in the previous versions or in other versions, any kind of ideologically opposed person will fight you or try to fight you, while others will usually run away, like liberals will usually run away or maybe even support you, while moderates will usually just run. But here, if they're not armed or if it's like a low morale person, they will usually just run immediately. So you can see, and we let them go. We don't just murder them for running, which I guess is a good change, but it's kind of funny. I do find overall this version of the game to be far easier than others. Oh boy, so again, the melee fighters are really, really overpowered. I wonder if I should just do a full melee team, honestly. Let's fight these guys. These security guards can't handle us. We do have a little bit tougher time, of course, dealing with people like the private security, or of course when we raided the White House, the Secret Service. But I think with these low-level police and just like security guards, it's a lot less of a problem. Okay, we gotta find, I think we can fight all these guys without too much of an issue. We're not even taking any damage. We're able to kill these guards with basically one turn each. But I want to find the recording room, so it must be somewhere else. This area has nothing. Oh, we're getting some townies coming in to attack us. Oh, country focus. These guys will come in to fight, but they just have nothing. This guy's a pitchfork. Keep looking around for the recording room if we can find it. Oh, here's our broadcast. Great. Start a broadcast, yes. Talks about control of the camera and talks about sweatshops. So thought-provoking, even humorous. Shows so entertaining that security listen to it at their desk. The squad might yet escape. So let's escape here. Oh, we got a bunch of these guys coming by. Let's fight all these guys. These guys have nothing anyways. We can easily take them out. Geez, the Zweihanders, the melee fighters are brutal, to be honest. Like, they're destroying these guys. I really should have a full team of melee fighters, honestly, but I do feel having the guns is a little bit better. I kind of find the M4 to be a little bit more effective than the AK. It seems like it hits more often. I do like, it's funny that they censor everything when you're on the, when you have no free speech as a law. So right now, there's no free speech enabled legally in the country. So it's funny that anytime they mention like blood or anything else, they censor it as something different. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we can chop through all these guys. These guys have nothing. Again, dealing with the competition, we want to remove any competition for our news station. And this is how they did it in the old days, you know? Just go into the rival news station and chop them up, just like the Anchorman movie. Okay, let's continue out of here. A lot of just like rednecks coming in. And I say this as a redneck, but they're getting in my way. Okay, let's go out of here. Just a lot of these guys, a lot of meat to cut through. I don't think they've gotten a single hit on any of my teams so far. The most these guys tend to have is a shotgun. They don't really have many weapons, honestly. And our guys are so heavily armored that it's really hard for them to do much. I think they really need like military grade weaponry and equipment to be able to fight. So that's why I said dealing with the private security who have basically the same armor we have, or secret security is usually a lot harder. So going to the White House was a big mistake. Great. So Bias Town, Liberal Crime Squad stuck again. A notorious cable news station known for its extreme conservative bias. Liberal Crime Squad has delivered its message to the masses today. Great. So excellent. We took them out. We got a big bonus. Actually, we have a lot of support now. So after my kind of disastrous raid on the White House, we got back our support. Almost 90% of people support us, and 73% of the country have liberal views. I think we're pretty close to being able to kind of disband and wait it out. You could see overwhelmingly people tend to prefer far left views. Just a few kind of things are still more conservative. Things like police, liberal justices, environmental regulation, marijuana, things like that. But in general, things are pretty good. But the other thing I was mentioning about the conservative crime squad, I did find them. They're actually just in Seattle, and I didn't even have to look for them. Again, this is something, I don't know if this is for New Age specifically, but I know that in other versions of the game, you have to actually like kidnap one of the CSS members and interrogate them to know where their safe house is. So I'm surprised that it's literally just listed as this is the safe house. I was just kind of looking through the town of Seattle and I saw, oh, there's the safe house right there. So I guess it's right there. Now we can go in there with our kill team and kill them, but I'd like to try something a little bit different. So I've been kind of building right from the beginning my main character, Ranma Silverstein, to be a kind of stealthy character. So we can look at their stats. Again, computers teaching are all quite high. Disguise is pretty good. Security is okay as well. I don't know if their sneak skill is that great, but the main thing I wanted to do with them is we're going to try to go out with them. Hopefully they won't get killed, but we're going to travel out to, oh, so we should give them a vehicle first. There we go. And we're going to travel to Seattle. And we're going to just try to infiltrate their position and steal their information in a quiet way. So you can shut down the CSS without violence. I mean, I could go in there and shoot them, which I might do later. What happened? Did I not even do anything? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm not sure why I didn't actually enter the location. Shouldn't I enter their place? Okay, there we go, finally. So here's the bouncer. You shake the handle, but it's still locked. Force it open. I guess I won't be able to go in. Can I talk to these guys? Let's see if I can start a conversation with them. Okay. So we might not be able to get in then. I thought that would be a little bit better. Conservative crime starts again. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in guns blazing, to be honest. I thought I could just sneak in, but maybe it's a little bit harder than I thought. I can try one more time. Let's try one more time to see if I can just go there and talk to them. Let's go back. Downtown. Oh, sorry, I'm in Washington right now. We got to go to Seattle, downtown, and the Desert Eagle Bar. Let's try one more time to see if I can just, like, sneak in. Drinking age is 21. Can I talk to them? Okay, whatever. They're not interested. This character is just not persuasive enough to be able to get in. So I think we're going to have to really go in with our big guns. So let's just get our kill team and we'll finish them off. We'll knock them out because they're Mutant Kill Squad. I think they're ready. I think they can take these guys. Let's go forth, travel to a different city, go to Seattle, and we'll just wipe them out. Once they're gone, then we really have nothing to deal with because they're the main rival threat right now. They're the biggest problem we have to deal with. But beyond that, I think we don't have much to worry about. Let's just fight them. We're just going to kill them all. These guys are pretty poorly equipped. Force it open. And again, I think we can be able to take out all these guys. Yeah, really no issue here. Some people are hiding on a table. We'll just go through here and just chop everyone to bits, to be honest. And that should be pretty easy to just clear everyone out. Club security. Let's fight all these guys. Yeah, these guys do have some MP5s, but they don't have any armor, which means I should be able to just wipe them out within one turn, to be honest. Without too much of an issue. Let's go through here. And if we find their computer station, that'll be fine. We can see if we can do something, or we just kill them all, to be honest. Wipe them out as a threat, and then we don't need to worry about them. Yeah, pretty easy to deal with. This place, I think, is way easier than, like, the CEO mansion or anything like that. Oh, finally we're able to get a lockpick done. I didn't level up my lockpicking enough, to be honest. Club Security's head is sliced off. He sucks his last breath through his neck hole, then is quiet. Okay, let's go through these guys. Just keep looking around. We might find the main kind of station here soon. Oh, this is where I just came in, right? Some people hiding in the table. Take out the security at least. Avoid them being a big problem. Oh boy, 1,465 damage. Holy shit. These Swihanders are really, really brutal. Like, they just destroy everything. like I said, maybe having a whole team of those guys, maybe just 1 or 2 gunners, might honestly be a good play. Like, that could be pretty useful. Club security. Yeah, we can just wipe these guys out. I think we may be able to just basically kill everyone here, to be honest. Okay, let's keep going through. We'll kind of just go through everything. There should be a computer with some information about them, but honestly, I wonder if we just kill everyone, if that will be able to shut them down. Like, I'm not really sure, to be honest. The main way I know of to shut down CSS is they usually have a computer, at least in other versions, they have some kind of computer or some other place where there's information about them and who's funding them. And you need that to be able to release to the media, and that will cause them to be shut down. But I need to see if I can find that, if that's in this version of the game or not. I'm not really sure. Otherwise, fighting these guys I think is no problem. I probably should have reloaded my ammo, but I should have enough, I think. I don't think it's a big deal. I think I have more than enough ammo to be able to deal with this. We are going to have a lot of enemies, to be honest. We got to be careful. Okay, just smash the door open. Hairstylist. A lot of random people, to be honest, who really shouldn't be fighting us. We're a very heavily armed team. I don't think a hairdresser really needs to get involved with this. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, a lot of just like combat with these guys, but like I said, it's really easy just to go through this. I do think I should have probably reloaded my ammo beforehand, but you know, I do think I have enough. Everyone was fully loaded before I went on the AM radio kind of mission, so hopefully we will be okay to deal with this, to be honest. Yeah, I think we have more than enough ammo to be able to finish this off. Oh my god, a lot of club security. Pick the lock, yes, and finally able to get through. Looks like we've almost done this whole building. Here it is. CSS leader is ready for you. Ooh, a lot of guys, but I think it should be easy to take these guys out. This guy has pretty heavy armor, but there's like 6 of us here, and I think we have enough firepower to be able to just destroy them, to be honest. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh boy. I pity the fool who stands against the LCS. Okay, so there we go. I think that's basically CSS has been broken. There we go. Victory. Gunfire is still ringing in their ears. The squad revels in their victory. CCS founder wasn't here, but for now their power has been severely weakened. Once the safe house cools off, this will make a fine base for a future liberal operation. So CCS is basically dead. That's the end of the mission. And let me see my team here. I want to see what they did. Did we lose anybody? Looks like no, which is pretty good. We did get a little bit of damage, but geez, some of these mutants are just like monsters. Like Zaid Brownlee has 530 health plus his armor is insane. That's crazy, to be honest. Now we basically win, to be honest. Like there's no one else to push us. CCS rampage at the abortion clinic. Again, that's a big hit, but once they're gone, they're useless basically. So we can wait a few turns. Mass shooting. Okay, so we basically have no opposition now. I think we can just wait it out and kind of see how things go, but I think we basically just win the game, to be honest. There's no one else to oppose us, no one relevant, and we're so heavily armed and armored up that I think I may just kind of skip ahead to see if we can, you know, finish off the game here. So I'm going to skip ahead here. I'm just going to skip through this. I want to see how things kind of play out. And what I might do, if things are kind of cool off enough, I might just disband the LCS. Once we have a fairly good majority, like we do have a majority of people with liberal views and very high support for the Liberal Crime Squad. So I think we can just kind of wait it out, keep producing media, and wait for the election. I think we may be a sweeping victory for us. So I think I may skip ahead here because there's really not much else to do. We took out CCS. We really have no one else who can really oppose us, honestly. We could go after like the companies and whatever other stuff, but I think it's not really necessary. We got most of this way being peaceful, and probably we didn't even need to be violent at all. Even with the CCS, we probably could have dealt with them peacefully, though I don't know if that's available in this version of the game. Like I said, in other versions, you can deal with them in a covert way, as in sneak in and steal some information. But, you know, if we can just shoot them all, that's also pretty good. So let's skip ahead here, and I'm going to skip ahead till we get something interesting, or we maybe have the next election. Okay, we have a big article. So this major CEO donated millions to the KKK. That was a big article from us. And, oh, no one cares, apparently. No impact, I guess, but whatever. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have some local elections today. But I think all these are going to fail. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we got some good things for us at least. So protect workers' rights, restrict access to guns, raise taxes, promote racial equality, protect free speech. So a lot of things here. A lot of benefits for us. Let's take a look at the situation then. So a lot of the laws are moving left slowly. And we do have very close to overwhelming support. Almost no far right policies anymore. Most people tend to care a lot about these things. So like I said, I'm going to keep skipping along and see if anything happens. But I think I really don't need to do too much anymore. We basically have total media control. The conservative cable news is out. The AM radio is out. The Conservative Star, I don't actually know where their office is. I would go kill everyone there, but I don't actually know where their home base is. So we'll just keep waiting and kind of see how things play out. We'll wait at least till year 2026. CCS strikes. What? Struck again? Oh my god, are they still around? Jesus. Where the heck are they? Okay, so if they're still active, that's a big problem. And a huge drop because of that. Damn it, where the heck are they then? So they're still around, apparently. We'll have to go hunt them down again, which is a big pain in the ass, to be honest. Okay, here they are again. What the heck? So where the fuck do they go? Like, I don't want to be hunting these guys constantly, to be honest. I don't know how I found them last time. I literally just was going around, and eventually I found their location, so I don't know if I somehow hacked it or something like that. I don't know how I actually found it. Well, I have no idea where they are, to be honest. Well, we'll have to wait, I guess, and see how things go, but they're doing a lot of damage, which is really a big pain in the ass for me, because it's really annoying for me to go deal with them. Oh my god, they're getting even worse now. There's tons of agents. Like, I just killed all of them, and they can't just relax a little bit. So I have no idea where they are. We'll have to keep looking around. Oh my god, we're getting tons of bad news lately. What the fuck is going on here? Like, we just did a big hit on them. Can they not, like, chill out for a little bit? So we need to go deal with this quickly. We can go find something to go, I don't know, shoot somebody to deal with this. Broken Dreams. Okay, so that does help us a little bit. But damn, what the fuck is our newspaper even doing? Like, it's lowering our score here. These guys causing us so many problems. After I already knocked them out, they're still out there apparently causing problems. I wonder if this is a bug or something, because I literally just destroyed them. It just said I destroyed them. Are they already back within a few days, basically? Like, where the hell are they, to be honest? I have no idea. We'll have to see where they are. Eventually, I guess, they might pop up. Well, I'll keep an eye out. If I find them, I'll go do something about it. In the meantime, maybe I might just go visit some some random place and go shoot it up to get some more attention, to be honest. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go shoot up a cable news station again. That'll probably at least get us some attention, and we can do something with that. I don't know. It's really annoying that the CCS is still active and doing stuff after we just basically destroyed their safe house. Like, what the heck? That's not fair. Like, we did so much work to do that. It was a big pain in the ass. And they just immediately open up again. Like, that's not fair, to be honest. Well, let's go through this place. We can chop these guys up again. Steal some stuff. I need to remember to sell this stuff as well. Now, I'm not sure where the recording studio actually is. I think it was further down, right? Okay, concerted reinforcements coming. That's fine. Doesn't matter. These guys are going to be easy to clear out. Though I need to remember to reload my ammo too, because I must be running pretty low at this moment. Okay, these guys, these kind of rural folk, whatever, are really easy to deal with. So I'm not too worried about them. Okay, this should be right around here. I bet the recording studio is right here. I remember it's like 2 levels down. Okay, get these guys. Pick the lock. Oh, we finally got it. Okay, deal with these guys. At least we have our melee fighters who can kind of take care of a huge number of these guys. Okay, are we finally going to find the recording area? Oh, not yet. I do wonder if it's randomized every time. Maybe they rebuild the building. Okay, so yeah, this is nothing here. Maybe it's 1 level down. I think it was, right? Maybe it might be 1 more level downwards. Okay, let's keep looking around. We'll see if we can find it somewhere. Just a lot of like grinding through this place. Grinding through all these rednecks to be able to find the thing I'm looking for. Must be on the other side. I think each town that has a news station is a little bit different, but otherwise... Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's broadcast. The regular show isn't half this good. Show so entertaining, it's secure to listen to at their desk. The squad might escape. Okay, so pretty good. Security's not going to come bother us. It helps that some of our characters are quite high charisma, so they can easily deal with this. I need to remember the layout of this building, so next time I need to come through here and vent some anger, it will be easier for me to just go through it and do my little broadcast. Okay, oh, they're fighting us. Let's drive hard. Actually, you know what? I think we can fight these guys. Let's fight these guys. Okay, let's run the light, or let's slow down. We'll slow down and try to fight these guys. Though we do have a good driver at the front here. There, I think we can just keep fighting them, to be honest. We might be able to just shoot them from the car. We do have the SUV, which is a little bit more beefy. That means we should be able to survive a fight like this. Okay, let's try to drive away to escape, maybe. We'll just keep driving. I think we can get away pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. So we got away. And let's take a look here. Ooh, we lost some support and lost some people who have liberal views. So too bad for that. So maybe that was a bad idea to do that big mission. I guess we have to be careful not to alienate people, to be honest. Let's see, did we lose anyone? We didn't lose anyone. I need to remember to equip everyone, actually. So let's go back to equip everyone. Give everyone some more ammo so we can keep everyone reloaded. There, because the ammo's not low enough yet, but we want everyone to be at least fully loaded. Oh, can't carry any more ammo? That's fine. This guy's... Everyone's pretty fully loaded, so we don't have any problems. Now, the big problem, again, is the conservative crime squad. We need to be able to go deal with them, but at least the cable news will be shut down for quite a while. Okay, let's wait. I guess we'll keep waiting again. CSS Rampage again. So what the heck are these guys doing? So where the hell are these guys? I wish I could just find them and go shut them down again. But again, I have no idea where they are. I don't know how to find them. You're supposed to be able to just find them and interrogate them somewhere, but apparently not. I don't know. Let's take a look again. I'll see if I can look for them and maybe be lucky and just find them again. Geez, we're losing a ton of support because of this CCS, and I really don't know where they are, how to find them, to be honest. Like, I don't know how I found them last time. I just was happening to look around, and then I just saw them there. But again, it's a big problem that I can't deal with this, and I don't know what else I should be doing. Okay, so I think I have an idea how to deal with this conservative crime squad. I don't really know why they keep popping up again and again and again. But I've heard that I need to move to Seattle to go deal with them. So I'm going to move back to Seattle. We'll move my main character to Seattle here. And I'm going to set them up at the Vegan Barn Grill, which is where their former base was. Actually, we have our other kind of location as well. The Heptich Design Agency. So we're going to go here and move our main kind of character there. And see if we can find any information in Seattle itself. So I wonder if they're always going to be in Seattle, because our home base is also Seattle too. Let's see if they pop up anywhere. Seems no, but apparently they do have a base. Maybe I need to move my main character all around then. Or maybe this is just a bug, because it said I already finished CCS, but they're still attacking. So I don't know what else I should be doing. It could just be bugged or something, to be honest, because I don't see any location that says it is the CCS safe house right now. So I'm going to wait a few more turns, and then I guess I will see if I can find anything. Now it looks like nothing really around. Maybe I have to go check out every single city. It could be in another city. That could be the thing here. So I guess I'll just move them to another city. Let's go to New York then. D, the Bronx, or go to C, Long Island, go to Acme. I'm just going to move my main character to, I guess, every single city. Reagan the Man, okay. New book, Lauding Reagan. Again, big problems here. So we do have a lot of support, but still a big pain to deal with these things. Okay, so I don't see anything here about where their safe house is. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Maybe this is just a bug that they just don't disappear when they should. Yeah, I don't see them anywhere here. I'll move to Los Angeles next, I guess. Just check every city. Like, what else can I really do? Okay, let's go forth and check out LA instead. Don't see anything around here. No, high security. I don't know. Looks like nowhere, to be honest. I can try Washington again, which is where I already was, I believe. Yeah, let's go back to Washington, I guess. And we can check around here, but I really don't think there's anything here. Like, I don't see anything around here where it would be their safe house. Yeah, I don't know. That's very, very odd. I'm going to go back to Seattle. Anyways, I think they probably will be in Seattle, but after destroying them once, shouldn't they be gone? Like, I feel like they should be gone, right? But I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, whatever. Let's just wait. We'll assign Ranma to go back to hacking. But again, I don't really know what I should be doing to find these guys, because they're causing me a lot of problems, and I already killed half of them and they're still not going away. So I don't know what exactly. See, again, look, they strike again. I really don't know what I should be doing to hunt them down, because they don't have any location here. I don't see any spot where they could be, to be honest. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so I can't find the conservative crime squad, but I am going to see if I can kidnap this radio personality. So we'll take them with us from the latte stand. What will we use for this radio personality in our presence? Chris Einstein, sure. Okay, so we're still getting a lot of heat from this other squad. I think I need to destroy a few more locations, but I really have no idea how to find them, to be honest. If I could kidnap someone, I can maybe like interrogate them to find it, but I really don't know how to find them, to be honest. We could see who we have here and kind of interrogate them. Maybe we can move them over somewhere else. We have a hostage here, so what should we do with this guy? I guess I need to move him somewhere else. Maybe I can move him to a different place. If I can move him to LA with my other team, the mutant kill team in LA, that would be probably a bit more useful. Let me see if I can move him over there. I don't think so. So I wonder, I guess I'd have to go pick him up or something. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe I'll bring the kill team over here and then I can get them to interrogate him or something. Here, we're going to move these guys out there, and we're going to go back to the design agency and kind of interrogate this guy. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of bad news now. It's hard to really break above 70% because we keep getting these bad news hits, and definitely having the CCS active is really hurting us. Okay, let's release some research papers. That didn't really have too much of an impact. I mean, it's pretty good, but again, it's really hard to break above 70%. We're already in 2026 right now, so we still have a long way to go. But let's see here. We got a lot of heat at the design agency, so we may get raided soon, but we are pretty well armed here, so I think we can fight anyone who comes. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's assign tasks. I'm going to get somebody to do some interrogation. I guess we can get someone to do that. So one of these guys, I did give some psychology skills. So there it is, Zaid Brownlee. Let's get him to do something. Interact with prisoner. There we go. So you can tend to him, and maybe we can get him to convert over. Select the liberal education plan, casual conversation, lightning activities. Let's do that, enlightening activities. That'll be pretty good. Serves Chris Einstein an incredible vegan feast complete with quinoa casserole and oat milk latte, insisting that she try it, all while Zaid Brownlee explains the comparative carbon footprint of the ingredients and contrasts this against the carbon footprint of a traditional meat-based meal. Chris Einstein quietly considers these ideas. Radio host. Okay, radio host kidnapped. Yeah, we're going to get some pressure soon. A lot of heat coming on here. So we'll have to be careful because we may get the police invading pretty soon. I'm actually going to move my head liberal out of here, and we'll deal with them somewhere else. I don't want them to stay here too long. Let's get you to move out somewhere. We're going to get you to go check out some other places. Let's get them to move back to Washington, because Washington, I remember, is pretty safe. There we go. Yeah, zero heat there, so they can go out. Let's keep doing the enlightening activities. We have a lot of money anyways. Zaid Brownlee holds an in-depth microaggression workshop with Chris Einstein, engaging her in a series of elaborate role-playing scenarios where they dissect even the most innocuous phrases for hidden biases and discuss how these impacts Chris Einstein and others around him. Has a revelation of understanding. Okay. So we'll see if they'll be willing to join us pretty soon. I don't know. They might be able to. Let's see. Will they be able to do anything with us? Like, can we recruit them yet? We'll see. Maybe we can recruit them pretty soon. Wanted for rehabilitation. Okay, let's continue on. Let's keep doing the enlightening activities. Zaid Brownlee holds an inclusive fashion show for Chris Einstein where she can try on a variety of outfits that challenge traditional gender norms and incorporate elements of niche subcultures, each item linked to a discussion about history and significance of the style and subculture it comes from. Never really thought about things this way before. Okay, so maybe a few more turns. I don't know how many more turns this will take. Zaid Brownlee has Chris Einstein brainstorm protest sign ideas on issues that matter to her. This helps her put together a sign she can take out into the street once Chris Einstein is released. Is begin to understand where the LCS is coming from. Okay, so maybe a few more turns of this. Zaid Brownlee sets up a supervised drug experimentation day for Chris Einstein with a variety of substances to try, including cannabis, LSD, MDMA, and cyclobin, making sure that she's comfortable with the process and has a safe space to explore altered states of consciousness, minimize risk to herself. Begin to see liberal reason. So probably a few more days of this might be able to go. Okay, fashion show again. I don't know how many. Has a revelation of understanding. Okay. Conservative beliefs are shaken. How many days do I need to do this? Okay, we're under surveillance here. Oh no, so this is DC. I want to check out. Yeah, we have a lot of heat on here though, so we need to do something about these guys quickly. What can we do? So I wonder if we can do anything about the hostage yet. Like, can we do anything for them? Maybe we can pressure them next. Let's see. Next turn. Okay, what can we do? Set them free. Attempt recruitment. Let's try this. Rejects the offer to join. Says she needs more time to think. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going for the enlightening activities. folks banned. Okay. A little bit of a boost for us, but not much. We'll wait one more day. Let's try to attempt recruitment again. She seems to have been waiting for this her whole life. Okay, she agrees to join Liberal Crime Squad. She's just been waiting for this moment her whole life without knowing it. This is her first chance to really become the person she was meant to be. Great. So now we have a new person on our team. Hopefully they will die down in terms of the pressure from us. Is she considered a sleeper? I guess not. So what can we get them to do? Do they have any like useful skills? Like not really, right? Just persuasion, science. So they're not really a useful person. I was hoping to get them as a sleeper agent or something like that. But whatever, we can get them to do something else. Let's get them to just maybe do some liberal activism, I guess. Just do community service. Doesn't matter too much. I mean, they're kind of persuasive, so that's fine too. But we'll get everyone else to get out of here. I'm going to get the kill team out of here before there's too much heat anyways. Okay, let's move these guys out. We're going to move them to another city. Move them back to LA. Their home base here. So I still don't know how I can find the CCS. Actually, what we should do is equip our LA location, because that's our main kind of location here, where we actually have a lot of fighting going on. So let's invest in this location. I'm going to put up a... Oh, I can afford an anti-aircraft gun pretty soon. Oh no, anti-aircraft guns are illegal now. Aw, damn. So that sucks. So it used to be they're illegal. Now I can't buy one. That's just too bad. Did they actually ban guns now? They really did? Oh, they must have. Yeah, gun control. Damn. That's like the last law I want to move over to the left side. Oh well, so I guess I won't get any more Area A guns. We do have them on the Seattle location at least. Haven't seen much progress, honestly, overall. We've been stuck at 70, 71% for a long, long time. And I really don't know how to find the CCS, to be honest. Like, I don't know what I should be doing to find them. I can go forth and look around, but I haven't been able to see them at all, to be honest. Geez, okay, so the corporations are finally coming after us. In a groundbreaking act of synergy, the corporations have decided to diversify their operations into a micro-targeted deplatforming campaign with the goal of downsizing the LCS into a fine red mist. Leveraging their unparalleled expertise in tactical engagement and displacement logistics, a globally recognized private military company has initiated a daylight operation against the Acme LLC Co. Inc. to seamlessly deliver live munitions to your skull. You have been found redundant and will now be terminated. Corporate mercenaries are moving to liquidate the Acme LLC Co. Inc. Uh-oh. So let's select siege location. Corporate mercs are attacking this location. We do have booby traps and everything here. Who is actually here right now? I think it's only the writing squad here at the moment. We are under attack. Cannot wait until the siege is resolved. Let's just wait a little bit. Fight, escape, give up. We want them to attack first because they'll hit the booby traps. I guess we can fight. Okay, let's see. You're about to engage conservative forces in battle. You find yourself in the Liberal safe house and it will be swarming with conservative units. The Liberal crime squad will be located far from the entrance to the safe house. It is your task to bring your squad out to safety or fight off the conservatives within the perimeter. Either way, you choose any equipment from the safe house which is held by the Liberal will be scattered about the compound. Save what you can. You might notice your squad has filled out 6 members if we're available. If you have a larger pool of Liberals, okay, I don't know what's going on here. So this is very different from before. At least these guys do have equipment. We should have booby traps, right? I guess we just have to get out of here. Is that it? Like we just lose the safe house then, which kind of sucks. I don't think we have much going on here at the moment though. Just grab any loot. Now this team is not as well equipped as anyone else. So we want to be careful who we're going to be encountering. Reorganize. Let's bring Tommy in here too. I guess we can't. We can only bring 6. I guess the other guys are just carrying around here. So what happened to all our booby traps? Are they actually like doing anything here? It seems like they're all getting chewed up by the booby traps. So we'll just wait a little bit. If they can just run into these. I think these things on the floor are booby traps. So if they can just run over these, that'll be great. And we don't really need to deal with them. It looks like they're all getting beat up from them, to be honest. There's one big E right there, which we'll probably have to fight. And that may be a little bit too tough to deal with for these guys. Now, they do all have armor and guns, but they're not very well trained. They're mostly writers and authors. They're not people who are, you know, usually fighting. Okay, we might have to just go out here and deal with these guys. I don't know what else we could really do with them. I just don't really want to lose my whole writing team. Let's stall a little bit. I'm going to keep pressing S. I'm going to sit at the back and just keep pressing S here. Eventually, I think they will just retreat, to be honest, if they keep hitting booby traps. So I'm going to stay like way in the back and keep stalling until they maybe eventually just retreat because they take too much damage. Because we have tons of booby traps here, we should be able to just wait it out. Oh boy, so I think we're going to be probably losing this whole team here, which kind of sucks. Okay, we'll see if we can take these guys out. But yeah, these guys are not good fighters. We can try our best to get out of here, but I think I'm going to try to escape. I don't think I can stall forever. But yeah, I think this is going to be over very quickly. So these guys are armed, but they're not well armed enough to be able to deal with this. I do have another plan to hopefully deal with the CSS. Okay, so yeah, we lost everyone, unfortunately. Yeah, corporate attacks this location. Makes me just give up. Everyone in Haunted Paper Mill is slain. So unfortunate there, too bad. We lost that whole team there. And there goes my entire writing team. We still have our 2 TV teams, at least. Let's take a look at who's active right now. So we basically lost all our writers, unfortunately. Which really, really sucks. At least we can still keep the Liberal Guardian active. But that really is a pain, to be honest. That really sucks. However, I do have another plan to be able to find the CCS bunkers, and hopefully we can go deal with that. Though we should probably go back and hit the corporate offices. I want to knock out the CCS and take them out forever, if I can. So let's get our main character again. We're going to go out here, and we're going to go forth and check out something a little bit different. We're going to go to the Intelligence HQ here and see if we can invade. Now, we're in a black suit with our kind of setup. We might be able to find something here. Try to pick the lock. Unlocks the door. Great. We should be able to quietly go through here if we find our Intel computer. Our disguise skill is pretty good. We might be able to sneak around here without causing too much trouble. Though we may get in trouble and we have to run out pretty quickly. Oh, can't figure out the lock. Damn it. Oh boy, so our lockpicking skill is still not good enough to get every single lock, which is unfortunate. Damn, see, again, missing a lot of these locks. We may not be able to finish this place. May have to come back again later. So let's try it one more time. Go out to the Intelligence HQ. And we'll try again to pick the locks, get in, and find the computer station. Oh, so it is a little bit different each time. Oh, damn. Unlocks the door, great. Again, what we need to find is a computer or something that has some key information, but we keep failing a lot of these locks, which is a big problem. Okay, here we go. Here's the computer. And we're able to find some information here. So let's use this. Found the intelligence computer, hack it. Contains sensitive information, including the list of government backers of CCS. Excellent. So we can publish this in our next radio, and that should shut down CCS for good. So I think that will be able to be the best way to deal with it. Spy Wars. Liberal Crime Squad struck again. Events took place in Intelligence HQ, the conservative headquarters, one of the biggest privacy violators in the world. Liberal Crime Squad worked liberal information from the CIA computers. Okay, so excellent. That was a huge impact. Look at the big boost. We got 75%. And next month, we're going to publish those files and ruin CCS for good. So I think we just got to wait it out now. Yeah, they struck again, but they're done soon. I don't need to hunt down their locations. So that's kind of like the peaceful way to do it. I was trying to remember what I should do, but I guess I was able to do it. So yeah, we can get the CCS backers list. Liberal Guardian runs more than 1,000 pages of documents about the CCS organization, also revealing in extreme detail the names and responsibilities of conservative crime squad sympathizers and supporters in the state and federal governments. Sections precisely document the extensive planning to create an extrajudicial death squad that would be above prosecution and could hunt down law-abiding liberals and act as a foil when no other enemies were present to direct public energy against. The scandal reaches into the heart of conservative leadership and in the country, and full ramifications of this revelation may not be felt for months. One thing is clear, however, from the immediate public reaction to the revelations and the speed in which even AM and cable news denounced the CCS, this is the beginning of the end for Conservative Crime Squad. Ooh, okay. So basically that is done. Conservative Crime Squad is done. Archconservative Justice Joe Alito is stepping down and replaced with some other conservative. Okay, great. So we've done Conservative Crime Squad is finished. That gave us a big boost as well. And I think we may be able to just wait it out now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait things out, see how things progress, and then see what the next election is like. Then I might finish off the video here because this is getting a bit too long. FBI hunts CCS. FBI investigation into Conservative Crime Squad government connections led to the arrest of more than a dozen elected officials. The upheavals in police force, said the news conference, major focus on efforts will be complete destruction of the Conservative Crime Squad within 6 months while the entire leadership dead or alive. I guarantee it. So again, amazing status for us. Let's continue on anyways, but basically Conservative Crime Squad is done now. That's the peaceful way to deal with it. The violent way, to be honest, I don't actually know how to find all the safe houses. I guess you just have to get lucky and kidnap people who are CCS members or maybe bait them to attack you. I don't really remember, to be honest, what you should do. When it's only one city, it's a little bit easier because at least you can patrol the city and kind of find them. But when it's all these different cities, I find it just a lot more tedious. You have to search like every location, try to find people. It's like too much, to be honest. I'd rather just do it this way. It's a little bit easier. But let's continue. We'll wait it out and see what's going on here. Raids and CCS. An elite FBI force conducted simultaneous raids on several suspected Conservative Crime Squad safe house locations in the early hours. Despite resistance from terrorists armed with automatic weapons and body armor, no FBI agents were killed. So basically, CCS is done. They're ended. So great for us. Again, so we lost some support for Liberal Crime Squad, but a lot of people do have liberal views, and I think with them gone, we just basically have to wait things out and hopefully not get attacked by the CIA or any other kind of agencies here. We wait for things to kind of cool off. Oh, we finally got an election. So Senate elections, geez, the same kind of balance here. Crazy. Let's see what the Congress elections are like. Okay, a lot of changes. The elite left is growing. Promote gender inequality. Oh, a lot of laws are moving. I think it's going to take a long time for things to really shift, though, but we can see how things are going. 73% of people have liberal views. 95% of people support Liberal Crime Squad. And let's see the status of everything else. So some laws are moving over. And in general, most people support liberal things. Just a few people are fairly conservative. But it seems like things are kind of going in our direction. 73% of people have liberal views. I think we can just kind of keep waiting things out. But I think I will end the video pretty soon here because it's getting a bit long. And there's not too much else for me to really do. We'll have to see how things are going anyways. But I'm going to just kind of skip ahead and then see how things end up. Because we're getting pretty long into the game here and I don't know what else is really left to do. So what I might do is disband the squad and kind of see how things work out from here. But it seems like things are going pretty well. We got the media on our side. It's really hard to break above 70 though. Like getting above 70% is really difficult. I'm not really sure what else I should be doing. Because anytime the newspaper posts these things, they kind of ruin my whole reputation here. For example, that thing, Army Rolls Out, really cut my reputation with the people there. It's mostly the moderates who are causing me trouble right now. Protect animal welfare, so finally getting some more liberal laws here as well. So yeah, we're moving a lot of things further left. We've done a lot of change in the country, to be honest. Oh, we got to move out of DC though, because overt surveillance is a problem. That means we're going to have to deal with possibly a raid soon, which may kill our leader. And if our leader dies, that's going to be a big, big issue. I'm going to move to Seattle. Let's move back to Seattle. Go back to the design agency. There we go. This place is a lot safer. Big problem is it's really hard to push the opinion because now even the moderate papers are starting to push against us now, and we can't go kill the moderate papers like we can with the conservative ones, which is really annoying because that's always the easiest way to deal with them. But we have 98% support for the Liberal Crime Squad right now. We have, again, almost everyone in favor of liberal values. Just some people are fairly conservative, but most people are pretty liberal and have a lot of interest in these things. Stop government surveillance, promote genetic research, and so on. So I'm just going to keep waiting a little while, and then I might just disband and kind of see how things play out. Here. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm not going to continue so much on here. I'm going to disband and wait and just kind of see how things progress. We've done a lot of work so far, and to be honest, I'm getting a little bit long to this game. I think I've put how many hours? 5, 6, 7 hours into this game already. I'm not really breaking much above 70%. We have 97% support though, so let's kind of see how things play out. I just want to kind of end it and see what happens here. We've done a good job. We knocked out CCS, and we've knocked out a lot of other things too. We've really moved the country from being extremely far right to just slightly far right. So we can see a lot of these laws are a little bit more logical now. Generally, the moderate laws, I would say, in my opinion, are more agreeable, but at least things are a little bit less crazy right now. Okay, let's just, we're going to disband, though, and wait. So let's see. Type this liberal phrase to confirm, press a letter. Disband and scatters liberal crime squad also remember to hiding, free to pursue their own lives. You'll be able to observe the political situation in brief and wait until a resolution is reached. If any time you determine liberal crime squad will be leaned again. Yeah, okay, let's write this. Human rights. Okay, let's just see how things kind of go. Oh, uh-oh. So we're kind of failing again. The public mood is moving more conservative. So, oh well, I don't know. I think I'm kind of done with this now. I've been playing for way, way too long. I'll let everything descend back into conservative terror again. Let's just wait again. We'll see if it happens. Okay, whatever, game over. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. That was Liberal Crime Squad New Age. I did find it really easy compared to the original Liberal Crime Squad. I found the police, like, never bothered me at all. Meanwhile, in the original game, I found even for, like, hacking or doing minor things like graffiti, they would come and check you out all the time, and the civilians would get upset very easily if they see you like doing graffiti or anything. So I found this much, much easier. I also found this way more tedious than the original game because you have so many cities to manage, so much other just shit going on. The original game, it's much more streamlined and a little bit quicker to go through. This took me so long to play, and you can see even after so much time, I barely managed to get the nation out of conservatism. You know what? It's kind of funny because like 73% of people have the left-wing views, and then almost every policy, overwhelming majority support far left, if not like at least moderate left. But still, every election ends up going mostly right, which is a little bit funny. I find the election system seems a little bit weird. It doesn't seem like it matches what the information is telling me, because it makes it much more gradual. Like, I don't know how many hours I have to play to be able to move things in a further direction. Meanwhile, when I play the original game, I find your actions have much bigger consequences, and you could see the results. Like, if I was getting like 70-80% of the people on my side, you would see it immediately. Like, you would see the results in the elections having a big impact. So it was okay. It was pretty fun playing this, but a little bit disappointing in that way. Again, don't take this game too seriously. I know we have some real life liberal crime squads going around in some countries. I don't condone that kind of stuff. But, you know, it is pretty fun. I think it is pretty topical to play something like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again next time. So goodbye, guys. And remember, guys, if you like the kind of content I make here, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. But either way, guys, I'll see you again next time. So goodbye, everyone.